it's really funny because like, it's only seeming to happen when I have the Zoom call on. It might be something to do with Zoom fucking up things. Who fucking knows? The point is that, hello, I'm here. What I was saying whilst I was muted was I wearing this shirt last time? Probably. Oh well, we'll figure it out, something or other. Hello, it's us. We are here. We are here, and I am. You can hear me.
Very much so. Ready to party.
We're here, and I'm ready to party. I just realized that
And when you're here, you're family.
Hooray!
All garden.
Just realized you can see this on my wall. It's fine. Okay, so I don't think we have any announcements or anything to make this week. There's a chance that we might not have. There's a chance that we might be taking next week off again. Just a heads up for anyone who's looking for another talks show kind of thing that we're doing. We might take next week off just because a lot of people are going to be absent anyway. But apart from that, I think that's all. Stay tuned. We are doing a Kraken Dice giveaway. Guys, have you heard of KrakenDice.com? Maybe you should go to KrakenDice.com right now and use my promo code FadeWalker. Get 10% off of literally everything in store. Everything. I'm salivating at the thought of it. Go do it. It's fucking crazy. You can get products such as dice that jiggle and have liquid cores. Like, oh my god. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Look how liquidy and corey. Love it. And you can get 10% off if you use that promo code. That's FadeWalker at the checkout. You're welcome. They need more than dice. I'll talk to them and see what we can do. I don't think we're actually allowed to brand other people's brand stuff though, so just a heads up. I don't know. We could probably do something themed, but I'll talk to them and see what we can do. But with that, I'm going to hand over to Callie. I'm going to hand over to our DM. Sit tight. Get yourselves comfortable. We will be doing our giveaway at the break. So just, I don't know, sit back and enjoy. Yeah, I'll hand over to Callie.
Alrighty, so I didn't write a synopsis because I forgot, but that's fine. I'll just wing it as usual. So last time on Road to Arlathan, let's see what happened.
The road so far.
The road so far. I don't want to go back down that road. So yeah, y'all had rescued Eve's. Thank you. Had rescued the Grey Wardens, Greta and Oscar, and Eve's father. And then figured out where this dirt temple was. Proceeded to go to said dirt temple, but there was a fork in the road. One leads to potential Dalish. The other definitely led to Dalish. To a Dalish temple that was covered in birds that Neve tried to throw rocks at.
I tried to rationalize with them as well. I don't know why.
He had an altercation with some birds. It's fine. So y'all went into this temple deep in the ground and were forced to reveal some of your deepest secrets in order to proceed further into the temple. When your secrets were told, you fell through the floor, disappearing. Why? I don't know, but you did.
For God reasons.
Yes. And when you finally came to the chamber of Dirthman, you found Tamrin, Nye, and little Neva, and discovered that Tamrin was trying to sacrifice Neva in order to summon Dirthamen.
For reasons
that you will hopefully find out today. And y'all fought Tamrin. Nye ran off. Neva was taken safely out of the fight by Calais and Delia. However, y'all didn't get the satisfaction of killing that motherfucker.
Because this fucking God.
Because Dirthaman came to life. He was a statue, and now he's a living person before you. And he just kind of snapped his fingers, and Tamrin's gone. Just poof, gone. So yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. And that's why I write my synopses before the session.
That's rambling.
Alrighty.
Neve's gonna go straight out. and put a
Yeah.
hand on Clay's shoulder and just give him the whole thanks buddy kind of like look as he scoops up Neva.
You're taking Neva?
Do you want to keep, I mean, I just,
No, Clay's holding Neva, and as Neve comes, he's like, help, 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 help. She's so heavy.
yeah.
Put her down. She starts crying. Please help.
Yeah, he'll take her in one arm and then use his other hand just to kind of like give you the whole thanks buddy shoulder squeeze, and then he'll say, did my brother run past? Did you see him? I need to find him.
I think he left before I went into the hall, didn't he?
I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember, so right,
think
this
he
is
must-
this is what Neve will say instead. He'll be
Yeah.
like, come, we have to find my brother, he's out in the woods. Before he gets lost, we have to find him.
Okay. Are we going? Is that what it is? Are we doing that?
So since we're waiting for Delia, I had two things that we could do. The first thing is whatever Neve wanted to do with his brother, and the second thing is go down that other Dalish path.
Well, dealing with my brother leads back to that Dalish path anyway, so we might as well scoot.
Necessarily.
No, fair.
Are we assuming that we'll come back to how Delia gets left alone in there later?
No,
Yes.
are we
Or-
leaving her in? Wait, what happened to Delia?
So at the
Dirthaman-
end of last session, Dirthaman essentially just asked where she was.
That's right, yeah.
So I would assume someone would be like, "Hey, this dude's looking for you. Better check that out."
Okay.
Clay doesn't even know that Dirthaman's in there. If Neve runs off, he will follow.
So much for your Dirtman questions.
Listen, if we get back in time to ask Dirtman questions, I'll ask, but it's not going to kill me. I'll give the list to Delia.
Well, we can hang out and deal with this rather than, no man gets left behind type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have Abby yet. So.
I know. Do you want me just to run out and go and find my brother, and just
We
get
can
that
meta
done
him.
with?
Yeah, we can always it's all happening at once kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Before you run off, Ashara would have followed you out for Neva, because she's concerned about the child.
Yeah, whoever
And-
gets child first, Clay cannot hold on to her.
No,
anymore.
I mean, Neve definitely got to Neva first. But if you're talking to Clay and saying you have to find your brother, Ashara is going to be like, do you want to risk taking Neva along? And as she's asking him that, she's going to produce the little doll or teddy bear or whatever it was, the stuffed animal she had bought in Antiva to give to Neva to try and calm the screaming child down.
It's at that point that Neve realizes, like, oh, you want me to come back? Okay.
I'm assuming you were going to take Neva to her mom.
I was going to take Neva, I was going to get my brother, and then we were going to go right back to Antiva. But if you guys are waiting here for a while and you want me to come back, then I will leave her here rather than essentially...
One fell swoop. Take care of everything.
Well, my concern is that if Nye decides to throw fists with you,
he can
what do you do?
he can try.
Well, he can try, but how are you
won't.
going to,
I saw it in the mirror. He's not going to.
just for safety's sake, maybe we should keep Neva here. Hold my arms out for her.
I'll hand her over. I trust you. Look after her.
I won't let anything happen to her.
I want to turn and look at Clay and just be like, hey, do you want to stay? You want to come?
I'll come with you.
Let's go. And then
We do that. We go there.
we did the thing. I'm going to try and track my brother and see if I can figure out where he ran off to.
That would be a survival.
That is correct. Yeah, it's correct. Yeah.
Oh, I threw it.
Oh, okay. Good. I rolled an 18.
Oh,
Oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see where the ravens had dispersed when you come up. Like before they were surrounding the whole clearing.
Yeah.
And now there is one spot where they're kind of open.
I have
If
to
you look
walk through
close
the...
enough, you can see that some of the plants are tramped down.
Yeah, cool. All right, okay. I'm just gonna... Clay,
Yes.
do me a favor and walk in front of me, please. Because I need to look down. I can't walk past all of these birds. I have to... I'm going to follow your feet.
Okay. I can track. I got a 17 for survival, so I'll
Just no,
go
just
down.
walk. I'll show you what I find. I'm like, just walk in this direction past the birds, please.
Okay.
Thank
He's
you.
walking in front of you. He's walking in front of you, and he's got his hand on his dagger, and he's just watching the birds, and he's just like, they're birds. That's, yep.
They do watch you very closely, like turning their heads as you guys walk past.
I give one of them a little kissy face. I'm like,
Neve is looking at Clay's boots the whole fucking time. Just walk.
they're cute.
As you're walking past, you do hear a few of them start like flapping very loudly.
It's because they're enthralled with my performance.
What performance?
I am making eyes at them and stuff.
Clay, stop flirting with the birds.
That's a 15.
Don't seduce the birds.
I'm not seducing them. I'm just like performing so that they don't attack Neve again. Performance. Okay, yeah, it's a 15.
Yeah, they just kind of nod along, checking you out. They're like, what's this motherfucker up to?
Check it
Little
out.
bastard things.
Little bastard things,
Little
yes.
bastard things.
All right, so as the two of you make your way through this kind of trail that has been made through the long grass, it does open up to another clearing, and you see Nye sitting in the middle of it on his knees with his head in his hands.
Clay moves out of the way for Neve and then just turns his back kind of to the situation and makes sure that none of the crows are following.
None of them are.
None of them are. Okay.
And
Well,
they're
I'm just gonna like kind of try and give him some privacy.
Yeah, I'm going to approach my brother, and I'm going to, Nye. It's over.
He looks up at you, and you can tell that he's been crying. His face is red. There's tears running down his face.
I'll drop to my knees and hug him.
He collapses against you pretty much, grips onto the front of your shirt and lets out this sob and just cries into your chest.
It's been a while.
He laughs. He's like, yes it has. Why are you back?
I'm back because I thought you might be dead. Or
You
at
thought
least,
you were dead.
well, turns out neither of us are dead, so why don't we go back and have a life together, eh?
Do you think they've left me?
Of course. You don't know how much they've missed you.
But I hurt our father. I hurt Neva. I messed up.
You did, but that's okay. We all mess up. I messed up. I didn't tell anybody I was leaving. I lost my eye. It's pretty cool though, eh? Check it out. I'm really dangerous looking now, aren't I? Nobody's ever going to mess with your big brother again. Come on, let's go home.
He slowly gets up with you, and he grabs your arm and he says, what happened after I left?
Well, a statue came to life, and he turned out to be some kind of ancient Dalish god, and he incinerated your
He did it?
boyfriend. What?
He did it?
Oh no, he
Where's
did.
Neva?
He didn't do it. Don't you worry. He did nothing. Neva is fine.
Oh, good.
Um,
What about Temlin?
Let's just to say that he will never be harmed again because he no longer exists.
What do you mean he no longer exists?
Well, he does exist, but he exists in very small particles. Dust, if you will. Charred on the floor. I hope you weren't too attached to him, because he's... You can do better. I mean, you can do much better.
He just stares at you with this question of like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so he's dead.
Have you ever seen what happens when a cannonball hits another man? It's incredible. The impact is spectacular. The explosion is unbelievable, but it was something
He's
similar.
watching you with this expression of horror on his face.
Look.
Yaxie is not working.
He's going to put a hand on his brother's shoulder and he's just going to be like, I know what it's like to lose someone that you like. Perhaps even love. And I'm sorry. It wasn't us, it wasn't by our hand. It was by whatever was summoned in that chamber. It's what took his life. And now he's asking for one of our party members. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand why. I don't know what's going on. I don't trust what's going on. I would very much like to have my brother by my side for whatever is going to happen. Because ultimately, and I'm going to look over my shoulder just to gauge how far away Clay is. And I'm going
He's
to
not listening. He's literally trying
There
to
are
give you
no
as much.
dots between those eyes.
No, it's cool. I'm gonna turn back round, but I'm gonna lower my voice and just be like, ultimately, whatever happens with this group, I will be coming back home to my family. I would like that my family be there when I return. That's my end goal now. I thought it was my ship. I thought it was fame and fortune. I thought it was all the money that we could dream of. We'd never be kicked down again by anybody. But ultimately, what the fuck does it matter if I don't have a family to be kicked down with? I learned that I was always the richest man in the world. So please don't throw this away from me. I know it sounds selfish, but I don't know what I would do without you.
He nods his head and says, I want you to come home. It's you.
I will come home. We need to finish this first, though. And we need to make sure that Neva gets back to Linnea. We need to make sure that Neva gets back to Linnea.
He nods and he's still holding your arm. He gives you a light squeeze and he steps back and he shakes his head. I can't go back in there.
Shit, I should have brought her to Neva. Because I could have given Neva to you and you could have just gone back home. Okay. Okay. I will go and get Neva. Can I trust you to take her back to Linnea, and can I trust you to go back home and see, or do you want to go back home with me? Do you want me to go back with you? Can you face our parents by yourself?
I don't know what they would do if they saw me with her.
No. So what you just take take Neva back to Linnea, and then once the package is delivered, then you go and see Mama and Papa, and they will be like, oh my god, Nai, oh my god, I thought you were with us, oh my god, I'm so happy to have you back. Ah. And then everybody has like dinner and... Yes.
I took Neva. Linnea's not going to want to see me.
I think it would be one of the most... I think it would be the ultimate apology if you returned her daughter to her and said that you were sorry. And if anything happened, you run And I will deal with it when I get back. Or you could put her on the doorstep, chap the door, and run away.
Roll persuasion.
I rolled really badly. Persuasion. 9!
He shakes his head and takes a step back away from you, and he says, "No, I can't do it, Neve. She, you know how she gets when she is angry.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
She will stab me."
You're right. Okay. Well, what would make you more comfortable? What do you want to do? Do you want to wait here until we are done in there and then we can go together? Or do you want to... I don't want you to vanish.
I won't do that. I will wait for you outside the city. I won't go in without you.
Okay.
Just don't take too long.
I'll take as long as it takes. I mean, but I'll do my best to be back as soon as possible.
He nods and takes another step back slowly, and then finally he kind of turns away and goes off on his own.
Clay realizes that he's left, and he comes up behind Neve just to the side and like kind of doesn't touch him necessarily, but just kind of leans really close to him. He's just like, "Everything okay?"
He'll say, yes, I think so. I think I've got my family back in Antiven. Just as like a sigh. And smile and nod and say, let's go back.
Okay. Clay tentatively puts an arm around his waist very lightly and gives him a light squeeze, and then backs off really quickly and starts walking.
Cool.
He has had bad experiences trying to hug Neve, so...
So that's the best it's gone so far, in fairness.
It is the best it's gone so far. Very tentatively gives him a light side hug and then starts walking back, and waits for you at the edge of the clearing, like waiting for you to come catch
Yeah,
him.
he's gonna come with you, yeah. Cool. We'll make our way back to the temple.
Successful Neve hug. Yeah.
You gave him plenty of you gave him plenty of here's this hug coming in time. You gave him plenty of warning. He was aware of the situation. It seemed like the decent thing to do at the time. It wasn't sudden. You nailed it. You're getting better. You're understanding him a bit more.
We're getting there.
Essentially
Alright.
a self-insert.
So while that was happening, what do the rest of y'all...
I please wrap up Nick's hand.
You haven't seen it.
Oh.
That's how you broke your hand.
Like,
I
is
love
she
it.
favoring it? Because
Nick's not
I'm
gonna let you do
concerned.
that. Nick's gone.
Nick, no.
Nick, yes. Nick's embarrassed.
So where is Nick? Is she there?
I left to go. I didn't care for anybody else. I just didn't want Diani to see me. I went into the woods and tried to find some sticks, and I ripped up some of the extra clothes I had. And
Would I have seen Nick walking out of the temple to do
I don't
this?
know. Let me see how sneaky
I would
was.
assume so, because you went after Neve, so...
As Neve and Clay are coming back, do we see Nick at all? Because I have a healing potion.
I mean, I rolled.
See.
I got a 17 for perception.
Oh, yeah. Ashara is aware.
I mean, I'm currently consoling a small child, so I'm not chasing after her per se, but I definitely saw her and where she went.
But she's checking out my ass.
15.
Hell
I
yeah.
also see Nick, when we come back, maybe.
It depends on the timing.
True.
Because I assume it
Oh.
would be after you guys left.
Okay.
Or like, you know,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Back. I'm assuming that she'd still be in the woods fucking
It
around.
depends on where she
Oh,
goes.
that dumb. I can find a stick. If anything, I can't read.
Do you just like kind of stick around the outside of the temple, like where all the ravens are, or do you like actually go?
Ravens collect sticks. I'm sure there's some around here.
I mean, you're in a forest.
Sticks
The odds are
shiny, but
in
okay.
your favor.
Odds are in your favor for finding a stick.
I'm gonna roll a medicine check on myself to see if I can do this properly.
Nat 1, your hand just falls off.
I had a hand for that.
Just by looking at it.
Two.
The stick was poison ivy.
Oh,
Not
no.
one.
I rolled a 2, so joke's on y'all. Where's my medicine? But plus my medicine, it would be a 4.
A 4.
I'm struggling. I have one hand, so.
Yeah, so you do find sticks. However, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Can I come and help
And
her,
you splint
please?
it in like the worst possible way that is not gonna do anything for you.
And it hurts
it
incredibly.
hurts a lot. You wrapped it too tight.
Do I pass out from pain? I'm just laying in the wood.
No, just play it like
You know,
Ethan Winters. Just play it like with like
Can I
half a hand.
follow her out? Can I follow her out?
Dione, do you come outside of the temple at all?
Leave me alone.
I rolled a 19 for
We're like,
perception.
no.
Anyone who comes out, I'm just gonna point in the direction that Nick went while I'm like consoling Neva. Just like point in that direction, like the whatever direction.
To be fair, I
That
don't know
way.
that she's hurt, so
No.
I guess Diani will just come check on Neva from a distance and make sure that the baby's not hurt instead, and then kind of hover awkwardly because she doesn't know what to do with kids.
How
She-
old
I
she's
would
gonna
like to
check
go
on
and be
Nick.
like, please.
She's gonna go
There, please.
check on Nick.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm just gonna come up and like see you like fiddling with the stick and be like, "You okay?"
Yes. I was trying to find some new cool jewelry. I've heard it all over Orlais, you know, sticks and things.
Roll persuasion or deception. Deception.
Okay. That would be a 18.
Oh. Does
I'm very deceptive.
Insight would be the counter to deception.
Okay, so then Bronwyn roll insight.
If you want to roll them against each other, yeah, that would be a good way to do it.
20.
Oh.
Oh man.
Away, Mom!
She's not gonna like say, she's gonna be like, okay. Did you suddenly require jewelry during this previous fight, or
Do you not think I deserve jewelry? Do you think I should just be a slum on the street for the rest of my life, huh, Mom?
Oh, I think you deserve jewelry. Do you want me to help you pick out your next piece of jewelry?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to her and take. I don't know. Do I have to roll medicine for this?
It's even worse than how I did it.
Yeah, it would be like.
I didn't roll well either. I got a 7.
So you take it apart and then try to put it back together, but somehow it's just as bad. You did something different, but it's still just as bad.
This time
This
instead
time
of
it's
being
really
too tight-
loose.
Yeah.
And like the sticks are kind of falling out and like poking her in the wrist.
Oh.
Our
Do I-
spirit healer's soul is dying right now.
I'm gonna like look at my handiwork and be like, maybe we should consult our
Spirit healer.
local jewelry expert.
I think it's, I think Diani has a lot going on right now. The whole like clan thing. A traumatized child. I'm familiar with that. It takes a lot of healing. I'm still healing from that. So I think it's fine.
It's not. I think it's fine to talk to her. I don't think that's gonna.
I think I just back up further into the woods.
Okay.
You back yourself into a tree.
Listen, I'm not gonna make you do anything, but your hands can't feel great.
Yeah. But I'll be fine.
Okay.
So as Nick backs into this tree and Bronwyn's just kind of there in front of her, Neve and Clay kind of walk back into the clearing and see this.
What's going on here
Oh,
then?
I'm pinned against a tree and Bronwyn's there. What's happening?
Hey-oh.
Immediately jealous again.
Hey, Bronwyn, are you just making your way through the group or what?
Yeah, Bronwyn's just picking up all the ladies over here.
Bronwyn gets to have a girlfriend, but Clay doesn't get to have a boyfriend. This is bullshit. Fucking nightmare.
Did Clay say that out loud?
No.
Oh, look, I'm right here. I'm the only other boy here. Can I assist?
We talk about Oscar though.
Well, okay, maybe he does say it out loud.
Do you two need a room? Does Diani know? Oh, I see. Is that what's going on here? I'm cool.
Do either and do either of you have any healing potions?
I'm fine.
Bronwyn's gonna like throw her hands up, very uncomfortable, and walk away, and leave you three alone.
Neve will come over to Nick and just look at her and say, "What was that about?" I don't think he noticed you breaking your hand.
No, I was by myself.
Exactly, yeah. So
separated.
he won't know unless he can see it. So what was that about? What have you done? It's okay. Come on, we're thieves together. What did you steal?
Yeah.
It wasn't more of stealing something. It was more of I tried to fight a temple wall and then I lost horribly.
Let me see your hand. I've punched walls before. Bloody fucking Christ. What the hell did you do? I mean, sorry, wait, no, this is Dragon Age. Maker's breath, what did you do?
This is why I don't show people things.
I mean, it's beautiful. It's not that weird. Give it back.
You broke it very nicely.
Please, someone roll nicely, please.
I'm so proud of you for breaking it in this manner.
How many fingers did you break?
I can't really feel them anymore, so I can't tell you.
No, that doesn't look good. But the good thing is that I've broken fingers before and they've healed themselves, but this can't be good. Do you mind if I just bandage it up a little bit? Just a little bit? Just a little bit.
Healing potion.
Try your best. I've tried. Bronwyn tried. It hasn't gone very well.
Clay, can you come here for a second? I need a second pair of hands.
No, Clay is already here. Clay has been here.
I turn around. Clay, can you? Clay, wonderful. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're always here.
Come on, you should know.
Lurking over
You
your
should
shoulder.
know that Clay's in Neve's pocket 24/7.
I rolled. Are you ready for this? Medicine. Cool. With Clay's assistance, thank you, Clay. I rolled a dirty 20. So I'm just going to take the twigs that you have, but I'm going to put them together so that they're thicker and make like a kind of splint. And then as I'm doing that, I'm going to get Clay to like kind of hold your hand in position. And I'm just going to talk to you just as I'm doing it to distract you from the absolute pain that it must be. It must be very uncomfortable.
Like just holding my hand and you're wrapping it, Usually you think somebody holds your hand, it feel good, but no, not right now.
Not usually when I hold somebody's hand. Usually it's either very sinister or it's
Neve. You're Ow. Fuck you. But second, you're lovely.
So are you. I don't understand why you're so hard on yourself all the time. You're your own worst enemy, you know. Nobody else here thinks it about you. Clay, I need some of that sticky stuff that you have. What is it called? Adhesive or something. Put it on here so that I can...
Clay has pulled out his like hat. He's got a
Just had some...
Take a turn real quick.
Oh god, that's so fucking funny. I need some of that sticky adhesive stuff. The stick? No! Oh, Christ.
stick.
Oh, I saw next week. I went somewhere else. I'm going to finish bandaging up this hand. Oh. There. I would have... There.
Clay's still holding it, her hand. He gives it a kiss.
Look after that hand. We need those hands.
Just to make it feel better.
She looks down at her hands and then up at the two of you, and she gives you both kisses on the cheek.
Ah.
I helped too.
I was just like, bitch, hold on. If you're all getting kisses on the cheek, I deserve one.
And I'll say
Walk
if
away
they
already.
start walking back, she'll try to like grab onto Neve's shirt and like stop him. It's like, do you really think that about me?
Of course. You can always tell when I mean it. It's not very good at lying. I can spin a story every now and again, but... No, yeah, I really mean it. You should not be so hard on yourself. You're the only one who is.
I give him another kiss on the cheek.
Cool.
Thank you.
I offer Nick my arm, and Neve will just like kind of maybe just walk her back.
She'll take his arm.
Do we hand pat?
I mean, hopefully, if it's the right hand,
Yeah, if it's
probably
if it's
left hand.
if it's the bandaged hand, he won't do it, of course. And I'll walk. He'll walk you back. Yes. Insert self-insert awkwardness here.
Nick's happy. She thought you hated her, so she's good. Right? She's happy right now.
You're good. He doesn't hate you. No, he doesn't hate Nick at all. No.
That's what she.
I already knew this, but
Oh, yes, yeah. No, we already knew this.
all right. So are y'all going back inside the temple? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
I would go back inside.
We are coming back in.
So you go back in, and like halfway through, like remember it was like bridges with the doors. Like halfway through that, you see Ashara and Diani and Neva. Neva's fine. You checked her. She's fine. A little scared, but she's fine.
That was me checking her. Check. She seems intact.
Saying to her in Dalish, trying to keep her calm.
Can
Aw.
Diani braid her hair?
Oh! Just Neva's aunts being fucking amazing.
So fucking cute. She does, like, as Diani's braiding her hair, she looks over and sees Neve and just kind of
Grab your hands.
Scoop! Nom!
Pass her off.
I'll just hold her.
She just kind of like, she wraps her arms around your neck, like not tight or anything, but just holding on to you and kind of hides her face in your neck.
How old is Neva?
She's like 3 or 4.
Yeah, cool. I'll do the little. So she's. You know that way when you've got like a newborn on your shoulder, and you do like the baby bump on the little. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but not as much because she's a bit bigger. But just kind of like back bumps and just kind of like see if I can get her to go to sleep. She's now part of my body. So.
Absorbed.
Yeah, she's this is now just an addition onto my torso. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep her there whilst everything else is going on. Just assume that she's there.
I'm gonna note quickly that Clay just notices that Diani was braiding her hair. Just noticed it. That's part of his thought process now.
Oh yeah, that's I should. Her hair is beautiful, Diani. Thank you, and thank you, Ashara, for looking after her. Both of you, I suppose. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that, and thank you for keeping her safe and for making her feel safe.
Of course. I am going to unwrap my scarf and to Neve go, you know, I can make this a little easier.
Oh God, yes, please do. Yeah, do it. Oh my God, do it. Make a baby carrier for him. Oh my God, I'm dying.
Oh, the baby carrier, the tying scarf, so that he can be hands-free if he needs to.
Oh, I love it.
The absolute serotonin of being strapped around him, he ties it off in the back.
Oh. Oh, I didn't think I could love my own character, but here I am. Daddy Neve. Oh my God. He's going to go front. It's going to be like the front sling rather than like the back sling for if anyone's wondering. Yeah. That makes sense.
She will have tied it around him to accommodate him and how he has her already.
Yeah, accommodate him good. Get him. He's hot. Oh my God. I'm going to have to draw this man.
He's
Oh
been
no.
hot.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What is it about a baby daddy that just is like, oh. Alright, cool.
Ashara goes and fixes him up, and then everybody in the party just goes, "Aw!" Didn't think that this man could be that cute, but he is.
With his big fucking gruff scars and this eye patch and just baby.
And his sunflower tattoo.
On
Come
his throat, yeah, on his neck, yeah.
Ashara's tying the scarf off. She's like, you know, I could make a really interesting joke, but since there's a child here.
What joke? Covers her ears.
He's got 3 hands.
Yeah.
Thank you for making this hands free.
Yeah, I did this a lot with my brother and sister. It helps. Plus, they get heavy after a while.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Sure to cosplay as wear noodle arms.
So what was this inappropriate comment you were going to make? Let's make it.
No. There's a little one here. She knows she's already walking away.
You say there's a little one here, and Bronwyn's just like,
That's a sign of insecurity. Nobody else here thinks that you're small.
because she is.
Well, you're a dwarf. It's different.
Like, his house is a fucking nightmare.
Why is everybody complimenting me? God.
Alright, do you guys want to check out that other path while we wait?
I'm gonna kind of glance at Diani and be like, you know, that other path's not too far.
I feel bad leaving Delia. She's like visibly like bouncing a leg, ready to go at any moment. But
What we could do is like,
We don't.
while y'all were like fixing Nick's hand and taking care of Neva, like Delia could be doing her thing.
I mean, I'm gonna look at Diani and just be like, we don't have to go far right now. We can just check for tracks and stuff.
please. She'll just turn as soon as Ashara mentions it, she'll turn and start heading out.
I love that there's a literal elven god in the other room, and the 2 Dalish elves are just like, fuck him. Let's go and check out.
He specifically asked for Delia, so I'm like, but the clan, because, yeah.
I know his reason.
But it is
I
funny.
think it's funny. Is everyone going?
Yep.
Cool.
If Diani's going somewhere, you know that Clay and Bronwyn are like a barnacle on her back.
Yeah, be right behind.
So y'all make your way out of the temple, back down the overgrown path that you came through, and turn around to that other fork in the road.
Around.
Where am I next? Oh, there it is.
Turn around.
So this path is also overgrown, but more so with grass than thorns. There are like older footprints that kind of knocked over some of the tall grass. The cobblestones from the road from Antipa City kind of fade into the dirt, and the entire path is silent. No birds, no wind really, it's just very quiet. Again, there's that very large moss-covered tree that is at the start of this path with the hala with elf fruit entwined in its antlers carved into it. And as you make your way down that path, it opens up into a bigger clearing. It's just like all the grass has been like beaten down basically. There's a lot of dirt showing through. You can
Is
tell
it the clearing that they were in, like the first couple of, like, does it look familiar to me?
Yes, to you it
Okay.
does.
She'll go out to the middle of it and kind of like look around, like she's hoping that she'll see something that, like, they're still around. Is there anything that sticks out?
Roll perception or investigation, because I can't tell the difference between the two.
So,
Sometimes I can.
perception, like if you walk into a room, perception is what you see. If you
What you
walk
see,
into an area, whereas if you're looking for details or if you're trying to find something, that would be investigation. So it depends on whether you want a general scope or something specific.
I'll roll perception just because
I'm
I don't know.
more looking to see if I can find like a way that they went or anything that stands out, like nothing specific. So I guess perception.
And my perception.
Ultimately, it's a DM call.
When
So
did that happen?
No kidding. I mean, it's one
It
of the.
doesn't matter. I rolled a 10.
that's nice and average.
I rolled a 17 for assistance.
I also
Okay.
rolled 10.
So, basically the only way they could have gone is back the way they came, because it's surrounded, this clearing is surrounded by very dense forest. You can see, everyone else, you can see that a very large group of people was camped here recently. There's some old fire pits, small bits of food waste, tracks in the dirt from wagon wheels. But overall, like, you can't really tell where they could have gone from here because there's only one way in and out.
I love the image of everybody like scanning the clearing and looking and scouting, and Neve just with his hands like in his pockets kicking rocks with this baby strapped to him, just being like doop-a-doo. Hey, what are we doing? I think I blacked out there for a minute. What are we looking for? Can I help?
I have baby brain already.
We're looking for
like 2 seconds with the baby.
so we're looking for, Diani's family, the big clan of elves.
They're not
Can't really
that
miss
big
them.
anymore.
All right. Okay, hold on. I'm going to see if I can like track them or something. Come on, Neva. Let's see what we can find. Oh,
While Neve is tracking, I'm gonna use one of my second level spell slots and cast Detect Magic to see if I can notice anything.
I rolled
Oh,
a
wait. Never mind.
15.
Nope.
I can't do that. Detect Magic does not have a cast at a higher level option, so never mind.
You could sit down. No, but you could sit down for 10 minutes and cast it as a ritual and not take up a spell slot.
Oh yeah, I can, can't I?
But you have to sit down and concentrate on it for like 10 minutes. Unless the DM's like, meh, I'll get, no. Remember?
I mean, I don't want to just sit here for 10 minutes waiting for something.
I roll. It doesn't have to be 10 real life minutes. You can be like, and there's 10 minutes. Do you know what I mean? I rolled a 15 for tracking anything.
You do see through the trees. You do see like a scrap of red fabric that's caught on a thorny bush.
That bush is not the only thing that's thorny around here. I mean, wait, Yanni!
Cover the child ears while you're doing something.
Nah, she has to learn. She has to learn. I'm her daddy now. This is what she must know. Diani.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like a Filipino mom and point with my chin. Is that the red cloth over there on that?
I'll go
Thorny
over
bush.
and see if I can like free it from the thorns and see if I recognize it.
You pull it off. You can tell that it's a piece of I don't know if it's a sail on the...
Oh, the sails in Aravel, yeah.
Yeah, it's a piece of that. And like, the plants are slightly trampled, but just barely, so it's like, were they there recently? Did they actually go through here? That kind of thing.
She'll hold the fabric to her chest and kind of look around, and she's not good at tracking, and it's not her thing, unfortunately.
I can help.
I think that she would actually look towards Ashara.
That's actually fairer. Yeah.
Speaking
that
of,
makes more sense, yeah.
I literally just rolled a nat 20. I was like, oh yeah, I should
Yeah, there it is, yeah.
And thank you, Kraken.
Hey, krakendice.com. Use my promo code FadeWalker. 10% off of everything in store. Ayo.
So you're just seeing if you can tell where they went?
Just sort of looking around for like, yeah, anything, signs of where they went, how many were there.
You can tell that it was a fairly large group, maybe like 70, 80 people. Quite a few Aravels. You still can't really tell where they could have gone. There are lots of foot trails that go through the forest, but none of them are big enough really for the Aravels.
Okay. Can I follow some of the foot trails into the forest just a little ways, just to see what I can, like, see if it was like scouting or hunting, or like if there's any signs of anyone,
So
like anything that got left behind?
all of these trails kind of go in the same direction, just at different spots through the forest. They all like lead to the same place essentially. You go through the forest and it opens up to a road.
There weren't
Just
the-
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go first, because
If I kind of jog parallel to like the road, does it look like there's a part, like, does it look like the road could cut through anywhere?
That she comes off.
Yeah, she does.
This is the goddess.
Yeah, she is.
Sorry to interrupt Ashara, but this is
Can you tip her forward slightly?
Tip her forward?
Not too far, that's too much.
All right, please continue.
Just sort of, I guess she's trying to see, because like there's no Aravels in the clearing, or we didn't pass any on the way in. Does it look like a lot of people walked along these trails? Like, I guess I'm trying to get the sense of whether or not the Aravels were abandoned.
And then where would they have gone?
You can tell that most of the people went through these trails. There's so many of them, and with all the footprints, you can tell that lots of people went through them. You still can't find any trace of the Aravels.
this is a lot more people than
Do I find? I mean, I'm happy to roll for it again. Do I find anything left behind by these, people like that would give me an indication as to who they were, whether it was like.
You. Let me think.
I'm happy to roll for it.
If you want to roll for it, go ahead, but that's just to give me more time to think.
15.
Okay. You find another scrap of fabric, but this one is a deep green, and on it you can see the symbol of one of the clans. Not a clan that you necessarily know, but you recognize it as a clan symbol.
Okay, I'll
Not
take
yours,
that.
but Diani's, but
Right. I'll take that and I'll go back to the group, and I'm just gonna I don't know where the Aravels went, but it seems like everyone has gone on foot. There's a road beyond this forest.
Yes.
And then I'll give the scrap.
Dragon Age magic. Are there levitation spells, or are there ways that if there was like a portal to the Fade open, that it would leave behind marks?
I need to assume there's portals to the Fade. Are there portals to the Fade?
Yeah, there are portals to the Fade. Of course there
That's
are.
what a rift
Like
is.
straight up. Well, yeah, a rift, but those are all closed now.
Yeah. When a mage does their harrowing and stuff, they get like a whole ring of mages that open up a. Well, do
I
they or
thought
do
that
they
was
just go
like
through
in
there?
your head.
I
That-
will say you
You
the
can
Inquisitor
do
is
that
the
though.
only person to go physically into the Fade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually it's just
I
your
was-
mind.
Yeah, you
going
can't
and
go.
your heart,
You can't go
right?
physically into the Fade. That's why the anchor was
So,
so
like-
special.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I was
yeah.
just
So,
wondering
like-
if there was like a magical way to transport the whatever they're called. Aravels.
I mean, who knows what Solas is capable of?
He has
I
the
mean, the
Elluvians and
answer
stuff,
is-
so just like ram
The
it
answer
through.
is yes, and I am sure there is, but it's not the Fade.
Yeah, it's not. We're
Okay.
not. Yeah, it's not going to be the Fade. No.
Blood magic.
Not wrong.
I think that if while Ashara is scouting, I would like to Diani would like to sit down in the middle and do the ritual casting of detect magic, just to see if there's anything left over.
Does that just reveal anything that has magical energy to it?
Yep.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay.
It can't penetrate barriers, or it can penetrate most barriers, but not like a certain amount of stone or metal.
Lead mostly and stuff, and then a thickness of wall, but you can see it. You can see it through walls, but the wall has to be a certain thickness, I think, before it
You
can.
can't see through 3 feet of wood or dirt, so I can't look down into the ground.
And
Okay,
see
so-
China.
You cast this spell or perform this ritual, and off in the tall grass, you do see a spot that is glowing, like the blue-green, like the Veilfire color. You can't see what it is from where you are because it's in the grass, but you can see a spot that's glowing. It's rather small, like that.
Okay. I would like to go over and see what it is.
You look into the grass and you find a crumpled up piece of parchment. To the naked eye, it just looks like a blank piece of paper.
Hello.
That was me, sorry.
You because you are Dalish, essentially, it reveals its message to you. It's basically remember that meme I made of like Fen'Harel wants you for his art.
Yeah.
It's something along the lines of that, but more eloquent and like well thought out. Not that that wasn't well thought out, but it's like an official like missive from Fen'Harel, or his followers at least.
It still has him pointing.
It's just like a drawing of a wolf, but the wolf is pointing.
Okay. I will.
Please don't touch it. It's already been touched.
Yeah, I already picked it up and opened it.
If you were to touch it, however, you would just see a blank piece of paper.
I thought it would.
You're gonna
Fuck me up.
I'm actually going to.
Elvhen.
Clay comes up and
Whatever.
tries to take the piece of paper to look at it, and he just fucking disappears.
Like it's a port key or something?
Not again. I'm actually. Diani's gonna pocket it and not show it to anybody.
Yes.
Sneaky, sneaky.
All right. Y'all want to? Oh, you were just.
What's that?
I heard a cat.
I'll show you in a minute.
I say, why Diani's doing that? I'm gonna see if there's any flowers around. Are there flowers?
There are flowers in the tall grass. There are many different colors, very different kinds. They're very beautiful flowers. It's the fucking picture.
There's the picture.
It's a very good name.
Can I make an investigation roll to see if I find any special types of wolves?
Yes.
I'm
Since you
making
didn't
a
look at it
flower
there.
crown.
That's an 11. Well, wait a minute. Is that
I'm wandering around.
Because you're looking for it.
Okay.
That's still
I made a flower crown and I'm going to put it on Neva's head.
She's sleeping, but thank you.
You find a broken branch from a dead tree, and you are able to get like
enough to
iron
make
bark.
a couple arrows, maybe.
Perhaps.
Oh.
Well, I find a piece of wood and I'm like, this is some cool wood, and I stick it in my pack. Just kidding. I actually probably would take out that book that Ashara had translated some parts for me, and I'm just gonna sit there and look
You're
through
like,
it for
hey,
a
this
bit.
wood looks familiar.
I'm gonna be reading.
Fine, iron bar.
I'm gonna do like Sorry, Em, go on.
Oh, I was just saying, is it iron bark?
Oh,
It is.
It is
Yes,
iron bark.
It is.
Meta, okay.
I'm going
I
to
love when I'm
just.
like braille reading through this. I'm like,
I'm just gonna pace round the clearing just to keep baby asleep and to keep legs from dying. Are there any birds in the trees?
No, it is completely silent.
Good. Want to keep it that way. How long before it gets completely dark?
You've got maybe an hour or two.
Okay. Wait.
Do you want to set up camp?
Step away real quick, excuse me.
Okay, that's fine. No, it's not that I want to set up camp. I'm just worried about what comes out at night. The Dalish and Antiva are known to be quite aggressive. So if there is any
I
in
don't
the
know
area.
if we're gonna find anything else out here.
Okay.
So do you want to head back into town?
Well, we need to go back for. Oh no, we're not doing that. Never mind.
oh,
I was gonna say we need to go back for Delia, but we did the Delia thing first. We're retconning it backwards, right? Cool. Okay.
It's just moving.
Yeah, that's fair. If there's nothing else to be gained from being out here, maybe it would be safer to go back.
All right.
Diani will pull Bronwyn aside and I would like to look in the mirror when we get
big
back.
wife energy.
And they were lesbians.
Lesbians.
She just wants to look in the mirror when they get back, basically.
She'll like nod and be like, okay. Are you doing okay?
I'll be fine. I don't know what I thought I'd find.
Well, any sign is something. She would give her little hand squeeze.
I love them.
Aww. Let's see, what do I have in my notes? Jack shit. Prepare. That's fine. So yeah, you guys
Just
are heading back into
Nathan
the city.
show up.
Hmm?
Make Nathan show up. That'd be fun.
Right now, in the middle of the forest.
right now in the motherfucking
plan.
woods.
Yeah.
In the fucking woods. We're walking through the
Soon.
woods and all of a sudden
Soon, I
Nathan.
promise.
It's like Shia LaBeouf, but
No!
No, trust me. I
No!
would love to see this man just
That's a
randomly
really
show
good
up
song to
somewhere.
run to, just saying.
No!
It's a really good to run
It's
to.
my worst nightmare. Nick Cage, Shia LaBeouf.
Exactly,
No.
it keeps you going.
How fast do I run? So fucking
That's
fast.
actually what Neve sees in the Fade. He doesn't see any other kinds of demons. It's just giant Shia LaBeouf and Nicolas Cage.
That's
Yep.
no, that's what Eddie sees in the fucking Fate.
yeah.
Neve probably sees
These
birds.
birds.
Birds, yeah, just fucking birds everywhere. Just fucking
Like
like
the spiders in the Fade. Those would be
exactly.
birds.
He
Yeah.
just sees birds.
Okay, so y'all make your way down the road back into the city. You heading back to the safe house?
I'm gonna pick up my brother.
Yeah.
Oh
Still
yes,
has
he's
kids.
waiting outside the gate. He looks very anxious when he sees all of you. He kind of closes in on himself. He's very he's embarrassed, but also scared of how y'all are going to react.
Yeah, my body language, I would say, like, definitely changes. I'm very on guard now.
I'm gonna wrap an arm around his like neck and shoulders, and I'm just gonna walk with him in. And I am the guard for
You
him.
do that, and he is like side-eyeing Neva, like making sure she's actually asleep.
She's fine. Don't you worry about it.
If she sees me, she's going to.
I take off my hood and I put it over Nye's head and put the hood up so his head's covered just in case she does wake up.
He looks over at you, and like he's surprised. He has furrowed brows, and he's just like, "What?"
I'm
And then
Nick.
he just kind of nods. This is I'm Nye. Hi.
We know. We've been looking all over for you. I'm glad you're all right.
So yeah, y'all make your way into the city now.
I want to know if Nye is cute.
I mean, Nye looks like
Nye is hella cute.
He is hella
Yeah.
cute.
Nye is hella cute.
That's why I said he was handsome.
Nye
Does
is
Nye
hella
look
cute.
like his brother, but with 2 eyes?
That, and he has.
Does he also
short brown
have a
hair.
boob window?
Well,
He does not.
the thing is
has
that he's
half women.
bound. Like his
Yeah.
chest
He could
is
still get
bound.
a boob window.
He's
does
he's not there yet. He's not quite there yet. He's only freshly
okay.
out, and he's like, "Whoa, wait, what do I even do? How do I even do it?" Do you know what I mean? So he's kind of just
Yeah.
like,
We love us a trans man, but that boy sus. That's all I gotta say.
"It's fine."
He's
He looks
handsome.
like Neve, but he's got his mother's coloring, if that makes sense. So where
Yeah.
Neve's eyes are green, I think I said his were like blue.
Brown.
Brown, was it brown? Yeah, and then
It was
he had
brown and brown.
brown and brown. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Brown and brown. But he's got like you can tell that he used to have long hair and he has since chopped it very crudely, but he's got it tied up, but it's kind of messy. He'll fix it eventually.
Ask Sarah vibes.
No, I don't want it to be like the crude cut chop thing. He's got it all pulled back and no.
Man, I just want Sarah.
Think more Mulan vibes. Like he's just put it
Ah.
up into a ponytail and gone slice.
Got it.
And now it's all kind of down, but it's short and messy. Like he's going to eventually get to like creme level, but for now it's just going to be kind of more like
Continues to do it.
What color is the scarf wrapped around? What color is the scarf wrapped around Neva? Oh, sorry.
They said green or white.
Cool.
Green. Yeah.
Carry on. I'll read the rest of chat before I ask questions.
Let me just. Yeah, we can do
I've got that song stuck in my head. I don't know what it's called, and I don't know what the lyrics are. I know one line.
What's the line?
What's the line? Bruce walking through the
Amateurs can fucking suck it.
Amateurs.
Oh,
That's Jeffrey Bezos.
Yeah. I've just got that.
Bezos.
It's going round and round and round in my head at the moment.
All of TikTok is just Bo Burnham right now.
I know.
That's
I know.
why I didn't know it.
Such a good song.
Yeah. So yeah, as you are walking through the city, the shops are starting to close down. The market stalls are getting all wrapped up. Clay, you notice a familiar older man. Graying blonde hair. I know I didn't describe them to you, but you know who this is.
What the fuck is he doing here?
I don't know. Go fucking find out. He's talking to one of the merchants who had just shut down his stall, and it looks like they're arguing.
Clay. Fucking stops in his tracks, and just is flabbergasted at the possibility of this man being here. And he goes towards him. He walks towards him. He's like fucking spellbound. He's like, what the fuck is going on that this is happening? But he walks towards him.
Just walking away from the group. Just
Do what?
Yeah,
ciao,
bye. got shit going on.
I have a 19. I saw it.
Well, I'm gonna hang back and look at.
Following.
I'm gonna hang back and be like, "Are you okay?"
It's a little too hard. He's arguing with this man, and he like kind of glances because he sees someone coming towards you, and he stops mid-sentence and just turns and looks at you. I didn't figure out Kirkwall.
What's his name again?
Cornelius.
Cornelius?
What are you doing here?
Clay is
he's-
like... What are you doing here? Why are you in here in Antiva?
Why are you in Antiva? Last I heard, you were heading for the Inquisition.
How did he hear the fuck? No, wait. How did he fucking know that he was heading to the Inquisition?
Why wouldn't he? He took care of him.
Who wasn't with him at that point?
It's fine. Back to it later. It's not like we don't talk every day.
Yeah, I never got there. I got caught up in. He's finally checking back with the group. He sees that Bronwyn has sat behind, and he waves at her, and he's like, I got caught up in this group. And he's having a little bit of a moment as well.
Can I hear this conversation? Or am I too far away?
Roll.
I rolled a 19, so I.
You know what's going on.
But he's like, these are my friends. And he's having a moment of like, oh my god, I have friends. Dweebing out about it a little bit. He's like, they're my friends. There's a lot going on with that.
I'm sure there's quite a bit going on at home as well.
What's going on?
You don't know.
I don't know anything about Kirkwall. I haven't paid attention. It's been, how many months has it been?
Good
Since I've been in
question.
Jader, because at least in Jader I was kind of aware.
Wait,
that
we came out of the. Did time pass
a
again?
month.
It's been a month since all of you were in Jader. But are you talking about the first time you were in Jader?
So that's been 2 months.
At least.
At least 2 months. So it's been months.
That's when
since
you
I've
were
heard.
in. Yeah.
So it's been at least 3 months since I've heard anything from Kirkwall. I've been avoiding the area for obvious reasons.
Of course. Very.
And he's He's like, how's Ella? How's Will? Last I saw Will, he was in Jader, so...
You saw Will?
You haven't seen Will? I thought he would have gone back to you after.
No, he got caught up with some coterie business.
He's looking for me right now, actually.
Why? I mean, I know why, but he gives you like a nod, like a wink, like.
Fucking just like, No, I haven't seen him since. I assume I left him behind in the dust.
Well, we haven't heard from him in over a month. Not that I can really blame him. No one should really be going into Kirkwall at a time like this.
What is going on in Kirkwall?
Something out of my control, it seems. People are getting sick, and people are dying, and we aren't able to figure out why.
Is Ella okay?
For now.
That's why you're here.
I'm here. We haven't gotten any... Ships aren't coming. We don't have supplies. I can't make medicine. I can't figure out what's wrong. I don't know what to do.
Why aren't the ships coming in? What is happening?
No one wants to get sick.
They're quarantining the city. They won't even have doctors in there. What's
Just me and the others.
what's the fucking
What?
I know, I'm trying to think of the person who's in charge of the
The Viscount, yeah.
what's the
Viscount.
Viscount doing?
He
Do we get to meet Barak?
fallen ill.
And he's just not letting anybody help. What is where are
There's
the
not much he can do.
resources?
He's bedridden.
These motherfuckers. So he's like, so you're here, you're fine, you're healthy?
I'm fine. I've been exposed, but I have no sign of illness. I'm not worried.
That sounds like a carrier. And he's with this merchant. So what is the merchant doing? Clay turns to the merchant. He's like, what is
This, kind sir,
Clay is like,
is telling me that that he won't sell me the things that I need, essentially.
and why the fuck not? Me
Yeah.
looking off into the distance at said merchant.
Because they are in high demand here, and he can't afford to give me the amount that I need to take home.
That seems pretty dumb. You'd think that you would
Honestly, he doesn't even want to be near me. But here I am. It's not like I'm coughing on you, sir.
You're breathing at him. Put a mask on. Social distance, 6 foot apart. Fuck, I don't know. I look at the man and I look back at him and I say, maybe we can get these from somebody else. Somebody in my group has connections with the Inquisition.
The Inquisition? You did make contact then?
Of a sort. Yeah.
Of
we
a sort.
killed a couple people.
Oh,
This scout.
Typical Clay stuff then.
Typical Clay stuff.
I
then.
see.
But
yes,
we're in
quite.
favor with them because of this other person in my group.
Hmm.
The main scary lady who stopped the fight really loves her, and so
Because I understand all of that, yes.
the scary lady in the Inquisition, it has
I've heard there are many.
that checks out. It's the Inquisition. I'm sure there are many amazing, powerful women in this.
Well, I would certainly like to meet this one that you know.
He
I'm
says
sure.
he is just like, hold on, and he goes back to where the group is.
Just walks away, leave this man hanging.
He's like, hold on, stay here, and he says, you can leave.
The merchant just is like, walks away.
He says, would you just stay here for a moment? I need to check in with my group and make sure that things are copacetic.
Right?
They're what?
I will wait.
That we're all
What
on the
is that?
same page. That we're
Yeah,
all.
was it just Bronwyn that stayed behind, or did everybody? I mean, I know that Nick stayed behind as well.
Yeah, I was
So is
eavesdropping.
like Ashara here?
I think we're all here.
I think it's just like a trail of people noticing at different points that you stopped and staring back at you.
Yeah, Neve's kind of annoyed. He's like, "Who is this? Do
I
I need-
waved to the blonde guy.
Better not be giving
real
my boy
confused.
trouble."
Back when you were like, "This is my group," I was like,
So catch me up on what all I missed.
Clay's
No one
talking to
knows.
someone. We don't know either.
"No
But
one knows, Ellie." It was a bunch of.
They'll
confusion.
relay it to you. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
we're all over to the side, being like, "The fuck is that? What the fuck's going
Yeah,
on?
what
What
the
the fuck they
fuck's going
talking
on?"
about?" Sucks.
Yeah, okay.
They know people other than us.
Is that one of
There's
Clay's
a-
boyfriends? Of course.
How
This
old
man
is
is-
this guy? How old is
He's
this guy?
like dad age.
He's my dad.
He's your dad. Wait.
But he's not.
He's my dad.
I was about to...
He's basically
He's Clay's adopted father. Clay was
But-
like, "Fuck the father
Yeah.
that I was born with." So I this is my dad and my mom. Whatever.
Nick's gonna get attached very quickly.
as he should.
As you should, honestly.
I will
Literally,
not
this
trust him.
man, so good. But yeah, no. So Clay comes up to the group and he's energy. Oh my gosh. He's like, Ashara, can we get? Did he tell me what he was trying to get from the fucking merchant?
No, because I didn't figure it out.
Okay. Verbalizing what he was trying to get. Do you think that the Inquisition would have a supply of this blah blah blah
Medicine thing.
medicine thing?
Possibly. I don't know what they have in stores offhand, but I mean, potentially, what's going on?
There's something happening in Kirkwall. Where the fuck is Abby? I want to have this conversation with her.
Is it the blind?
What?
Is it the
That
blind?
would be the first question out of Ashara's mouth, though. Is
I'm sorry. I'm very confused. That's my only question about what's happening.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
is it the blight?
Is it the blight? Oh, is it the blight? I don't know.
You didn't get that much information on him.
It's a plague. It's a sickness. I don't know if it's what's. Hey, can somebody explain
It's
to me what
not stupidity, is it? Oh.
There's no cure for that,
Probably
unfortunately.
from me by now.
Somebody explain
Right,
to me
I'm
what-
already sick. I'm already infected.
So darkspawn, basically. Darkspawn blood. This is the blood, right? It makes you
Mhm.
sick.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the blood that carries it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the blood that carries it, but you don't have to come into contact
Yeah,
with
it's not like
Darkpawn.
it's not like
Just get it.
zombies. Yeah, because remember when you're just like in the vicinity of the blight in the deep roads, your sibling just like, no, I feel sick, and then that's it.
Yep.
R.I.P. Bethany.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is contagious.
Yes, it's highly contagious, super contagious.
So he explains that it is a contagious disease, but he doesn't know what it is. And it is something that people are so afraid of that they stopped bringing ships to Kirkwall. The Viscount in charge has it. He's bedridden with it.
Varric! No, Mr.
So-
Tetras! Well, shit.
He explains what he knows. He's
What
like,
are the symptoms?
Death
he's like,
and
I'll-
death.
he says, I don't know if I want to bring. What's his name again?
Cornelius?
I don't know if I want to bring Cornelius here because Cornelius was exposed to it, and I don't want to expose you to him.
But you just were in contact with him.
I wasn't that close to him. I stopped
He's
myself.
social distance.
I stopped myself from hugging him for a reason.
Can we make him a dog house outside of the, the
I'll
hideout?
probably make him like a little tent. He's like, I can get him. I can, as long as you guys are comfortable. If I don't, is there a concept of masking in this world?
I would assume so.
Is there a concept of like of
Scarves, but it's. I mean, I don't think it's not gonna save you from the blight. You know, like it could save you from like a cold, but probably not a plague. like having a scarf around you.
Yeah. He's like, if you guys want to talk to him, I'll bring him over, but I don't know if you want to get in contact with him.
I want to meet him. He looks cool. I start
I'm
walking.
gonna shrug and be like, well, I can't
This
catch
is
the
fucking dead
blight.
fish.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
he's already in the city, I don't see how it's going to make much of a difference.
If he's already here and around people, he's already exposed everyone. So
This motherfucker. This is me, not Clay. Clay is just like this man.
It's
Okay.
his first plague. Give him a break.
So
Just
Clay
for
turns to Cornelius and he gestures him over.
He comes over. Are you just gonna like, hello?
Cornelius, these are my friends, names. And everybody, this is Cornelius. And he does that. He's like, this is Cornelius.
And he just
I just like look between them and then like look around the group, like very confused.
I'm looking at the two of them. Do they have any kind of resemblance?
no, not at all. This man
Okay, yeah, you can.
he's pale. He's got like graying blonde hair that's in a ponytail, like a shorter ponytail.
Yeah, you can just see the wheels spinning behind Ashara's eyes, like trying to figure out the relation and whether there is one.
You guys know Will, right? That guy who was looking for me and Jader?
Yeah.
This is his dad. But he helped me a lot when I was in Kirkwall.
Wheels spinning harder.
Yeah, yeah, same.
No fucking information. Very, very vague.
Okay.
So this sickness, what are the symptoms?
I didn't think this word. It's hard to tell. Every case is different.
Is it the blight?
Does anyone survive once they catch it?
Very few. It's not the blight,
How do you know?
because I've seen the blight. Most of the time, people just go to bed and don't wake up. But it's happening more and more. Some people will have extreme coughing fits. Others will.
It's literally
It's
COVID.
literally, I can't think of anything. I'm sorry.
Can I sense the blight in him?
No.
Okay.
It's been happening for nearly a month now, and I'm trying to figure out how to put a stop to it before all of Kirkwall's wiped out.
It's man flu.
I feel like I know what it is meta, but Bronwyn would not know.
We head to the Inquisition to ask if they can help.
Can I take my baby and my brother home first, please?
Oh yeah. We still got her.
Yeah, we.
Aren't they also of the Inquisition though?
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
You're
I need to take
Well,
my
not-
baby.
Linnea's not.
She is.
Oh, she.
Yes, she is.
I think I asked her to go up, yeah.
Oh.
Cool. Okay, then, well, two birds, one stone, let's go.
I want to walk by Hot Dilf.
Go for it. He has a wife. He's married.
I didn't say I wanted to fuck him. What?
He has a wife, so
I was going to say, I
Father
mean,
figure.
he has two hands.
it's
Um,
it's his responsibility. I'm gonna mess my brother's hair the whole time this is going on. I don't think Neve is paying attention to anything that's going on with anything else. I think he's just fucking around with his brother at this point.
I'm
and
just.
now he's just kind of standing there, like he's not really
Does-
there.
Does Nye have any money on him?
Don't rob me, brother.
A tiny bit.
Not
No
anymore, he
one's robbing
doesn't.
Rob your own brother.
I'm gonna convey to the rest of the group that he doesn't have the blight.
I'm just talking to the man.
How much would you say Nye has on him?
Oh my god.
You're gonna rob your own brother.
Like you're
That's
acting.
the most real sibling thing to ever have happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're acting like he's not stolen from Nye before. He does it all the fucking time.
Clay is also talking to
That's real siblings.
Cornelius. What is his name?
Cornelius?
Cornelius.
Cornel.
I called him Cornelius because I wanted to say Cornelia. And I was like,
No.
not that. But
No,
Cornelius, he's like, how are things back in Kirkwall? Have you heard anything?
Well, things are pretty shitty in Kirkwall right now.
How are things before that? Is everything
The same.
I mean, it's Kirkwall. It's
Easy
pretty
enough,
shitty.
same as I left it? Other people?
Your
The
father's
same?
been promoted. Better
Yeah.
than that.
No wonder he's got the career. He's got the money for it, I'm sure.
Mhm. Nick is a part of this conversation, by the way, because you're right next to them.
Oh yeah, Nick, if you have any questions about what we're talking about, now's the time.
Nick won't remember this conversation.
Nothing behind those eyes.
So, your father. So, what's that like? What's it like being a dad?
It certainly has its ups and downs, let me tell you.
Oh, Nick is looking to be adopted. That's what's happening.
I don't have it. Listen, mine were squashed. I didn't tell you. Oh, y'all don't know that. I was like, so like, oh wait, you know Clay when he was a kid. Tell me about Clay when he was a kid. Do you have any pictures of him?
I actually did not know him as a child, really.
Okay.
Or teenager, young man.
Ooh, rebellious era.
Not really. I mean,
Very.
maybe not for me.
Not for you.
For your real parents, perhaps. Unfortunately, he clears his throat. But
Yeah,
yes,
Clay is just like-
my wife and I took him in, and it was one of the best decisions we made on our end.
So, oh, that's so cute. So speaking of like your family,
Yes.
like, how many kids do you have?
Just the two, Will and Clay.
Will and Clay. Okay, so like you don't Clay. Never mind.
No, I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Well, no,
I'm intrigued.
it's stupid. I don't.
Oh, I'm sure it's not. I'm a father, nothing's stupid. Well, everything's stupid. I'm just stupid as well.
So like, if you were like wanted like a bonus child,
Like, say a daughter,
Yeah.
perhaps, just for example.
yeah, just for example, like would that be crazy?
Not quite. My wife has wanted a daughter, but we just never were able.
Okay, that's cool.
It's just like, that's cool.
No!
And he just kind of like nudges you lightly with his elbow, and then walks ahead of you.
I grab Clay and I'm like, I grab the side of I'm like, oh my god. I kiss him on the nose and then I keep going.
Clay is fucking hugging you. We're like back here just jubilee of happiness. Just absolutely freaking out.
I just want to say that if y'all get married,
That's gonna be
Oh,
fucking
no.
weird.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, well, I don't want him to be the brother, but
Will and Clay already dated, so it's
they
it's
did.
more like son-in-law, daughter-in-law. Question mark? He's a dad. It doesn't matter what the position of the child. He's just going to have more children. He will adopt the whole group if you're not careful.
Nope.
Does he want 6 more children? I
Ron wants the mom.
I have parents, thank you.
Yeah, I'm
no,
good.
I have an orphanage.
All right, so after that, y'all head into the Inquisition safe house. As soon as everyone's gathered in that sort of like dining area that y'all kind of convene in, Liliana, Neve's parents, Linnea, a few Inquisition scouts, When Linnea sees you all enter, Neve, she just bolts towards you and is like taking her. She's struggling a bit with the scarf, but she does eventually get Neva out of it and is just holding her tight in her arms, and she's crying.
See? I told
doesn't
you I'd bring
even-
her back.
She doesn't even like notice that Nai is with you at this point.
See? I told you I would bring her back.
She nods and just, thank you, Neve. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost her.
I yank Nye over and I pull down his hood and I'm like, it pushes him in front of Linnea and she's like, Nye says that he's very sorry and that he has learnt his lesson and he will never do it again. And not only that, he has now sworn himself to the protection of Neva and has haven't you?
Yes. Yes. Everything he said. She narrows her eyes at him, kind of glares at him, and just kind of nods once. And then she leans in and kisses you on the cheek, Neve. And then goes off to go into a room with Neva.
I'll ruffle Nye's hair and just be like, see, no problem.
And then he looks at you and he's like, you and Linnea have gotten a lot closer. I
We've
see."
kissed like 3 times.
What?
I know.
No.
Yeah. You didn't tell me that she liked me. Has she always liked me?
No, she didn't.
I didn't think so. No, that was my memory.
For a long time. She was very angry at you.
I know, that was my memory of her as well. But then I show up and all of a sudden she's like, oh, Neve, you're so handsome and beautiful.
Well, it could just
And
be
I fucking
that
love you.
she's available at the time.
And then,
I think you're just the only man around. She could do better.
I know, that's what I said to her too. I think I may have said that. I don't know if I said that or if I just thought it, but no, I was surprised as well, I must admit. Although, hey, any port in a storm, eh? I don't mind being the only man around. Are there
We'll
other
see
women
about us.
who need a man just kicking around? It's not every day I get kisses from beautiful women. I mean, go see your mama and papa right now.
He just kind of rolls his eyes at you and then goes over and talks to them.
How much did he have on him?
Like 20 gold.
Yeah, that's fine. It's the principle of the thing.
All right, I think we should take a break. And
Yeah,
then
that's
we'll
fine.
come back and maybe at that point we'll have Abby.
Cool. All right, I'm going to run our giveaway. Guys, if you want to win a set of Kraken dice, stay in chat. I'm going to switch the giveaway on. Also enjoy our fan art reel. I added Jackson's current fan art to it, so it should be in there, but it's all randomly rolling, so we'll see what comes up. But sit tight, we'll be back in 10-15 minutes depending. And the information for how to enter the giveaway will come up in chat, and if you're in any doubt, please ask the mods. So go and stretch your legs, have a good one. BRB! Okay, I think my mic is still working. Okay, I was just double check. Hello, we're back, and we have one other we're all here! Hooray! Returneth! Right, before we do anything else, let me just pick our winner out for our giveaway. The giveaway is now... Did you punch the mic again, Uni? No, but yes, that did happen, but that's not the thing in question that has happened. But I did punch the mic again, and I did mute myself, but... No, it was an OBS thing that we are talking about, but also, yes, I did punch the mic again. But, yeah. Okay, so, sexy motherfuckers! Don't do anything, we don't have our sound bites on. So, I'm going to close the entries. Does anybody want to enter the giveaway real quick, just before I close? Hello, Witchy Witch. Witty Witch, sorry. Do you want to win a set of Kraken dice, potentially?
That's Adam.
Me,
Daddy.
Witty.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot what your username was. Do you want to win? I'm so sorry. I know I recognized
I've been
it.
gone so long.
Seriously though? Right, I'm closing the entries. Okay, if you win the raffle, you know the drill. My mods, Jen, I think, will message you, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Today's winner of our set of Kraken dice. Cyber, it's you. It's you. It's you.
Hello.
Just gonna wait until they respond in chat. Cyber Panda. There you are. Awesome. So, our lovely moderator, Jen, will message you, will whisper you, or message you on Discord and tell you what you need to do. Okay, cool. Now that has been done and is out of the ways. Done did, and Italy won the Euros. Fuck yeah! Now we can relax. Now I can close this window. I don't need to watch the live updates anymore.
Yeah, if anyone was wondering, that's where I was.
Dude, no. I was like, okay, everything is done. We're good. Scotland can rest easy tonight knowing that we don't have to put up with all that bullshit in the streets. Cool. All right.
All right.
I love all my English friends, by the way. I love you guys.
We are gonna backtrack back to the temple. Delia, so we had you and Clay watching Neva. Ashara kind of took over that so that Neve and Clay could go deal with Nye. But one of them, someone who came out, told you that there's a guy in the temple. He's like, I want to talk to this Delia person. So you go back down into the main chamber where everything happened, and you see this very tall elven man with long dark hair, tan skin. He's holding a mage's staff, and there's a raven sitting on his shoulder.
Can we follow her though?
Yeah, is anybody there for this? Because I
would like to hear it.
I will send a group of questions to the chat that I wanted to ask, but I'm not going to be there for it,
I'm gonna follow her.
Honestly, if anyone, it is probably a good idea if Bronwyn does, out of everyone.
Yeah,
Just
actually,
saying.
Bronwyn would probably be the best.
Okay. So Bronwyn, maybe like after you helped out Nick, that's where you went?
I was figuring that was before, but yeah, whichever. Whenever.
It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. So yeah, you go in and you see this elven man standing there. He turns to you, Delia, and
I just put it in Gen Chat.
he says, "So we meet again, Miss Crane. I see that I have chosen my champion well." And he extends his hand out to you, beckoning you.
Does he actually look like the version I saw?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like in more like elven getup, like Dalish getup.
I will, do the like this class situation on him.
All right.
And
Okay.
say it's like, you look like you've done well since I last saw you.
You could say that. He glances over at Bronwyn, who's behind you, and holds out his hand to you and says, "The mirror, if you will."
Excuse you.
Oh, don't take the mirror.
Excuse
It's a mirror.
I could take it by force quite easily, but I would prefer it if you gave it willingly.
I want to kill this motherfucker.
You're not here.
I know I'm not there.
Why do you want it?
It
What
is
is it?
mine.
Well,
This
okay. then.
bitch, I bought it from a store.
I'll give it to him. If he
Um,
says it's his, I'm gonna be like, well, okay, that's a good answer.
He takes the mirror and nods his head in thanks to you, and turns back to you, Delia, and he says, "I have a gift for you, my child."
It better not be that mirror.
He does, in fact, hand you the mirror.
God. Bronwyn just looks at Delia like,
That moment when you re-gift a gift right in front of the person that you're gifting it to.
I didn't gift it, it was taken from me.
No, that's what. No, he took your gift and then re-gifted it right in front of both of you.
I'm gonna ask him, like, so what is this?
It is my way of revealing my secrets to you.
You can see him naked in the shower.
Oh my god.
Yes, that's exactly what it said.
On that topic, and I think this was covered in the previous
Is
session that
he
I
hot?
just missed. Is he hot?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna draw them all at some point for you, so you know just how hot, but I'll get there.
So with that, Delia's gonna do like, but legit, for real. What secrets? Because this seems to have caused my friends quite a bit of distress.
For your friends, it reveals possibilities. For you, it will also.
This motherfucker. God damn it.
But alongside those possibilities will be my secrets.
So you just have to fucking gamble your sanity.
Can you keep these secrets, Delia?
My whole life has been keeping secrets. What's your point?
My point is, these secrets could help you, will help you in your quest. But they must remain kept secret from the rest of your party.
Fuck you. Oh. I'm glad that Clay's not there, because he'd be like drawing his dagger, being like, "You are being a bitch for no reason."
Bronwyn's just like
Absolutely
standing there
brutal.
like,
These secrets may show you how to defeat Fen'Harel. I do not know what the mirror will show you. I do know that it is things that are important to me, my work, and my elven brethren.
As someone who's been hired out a lot, you do realize how shifty it sounds that this is your mirror that you have no control over, that shows your secrets, but you don't even know what those secrets are.
I know what it will show you. I don't know when it will show you.
why don't he just
A little
tell us
different.
now?
He nods towards the mirror in your hands and he says, "I urge you to look."
Long time coming, finally.
All right. So, Abby, if you would please check your DMs on Discord.
Wait, it's really gonna be a secret.
It's really going to be a secret.
Secret.
And there's a blurb at the end. Don't read it out loud or anything because that's important.
That's not fair.
Intently watching expression. Oh,
DM,
It's a Matt
Yes.
Mercer whisper.
fuck you.
It's a Matt Mercer whisper. I wish that man would whisper in my ear, but that's beside the point.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, even platonically, I would just like to sit down with him and just be like, "Okay, Mr. DM, what have you got for me? Whisper, whisper, whisper. Oh yes, that's
What?
the good stuff. That's the good stuff." Are my mods staging a coup?
Alright.
This is future.
No coups in my chat, please. Unless they're healing coups. You're allowed to do that. That's fine.
Oh, the intensity of the watching.
Whilst Abby is reading her whisper, why don't you guys go and check out krakendice.com? Use my promo code FadeWalker for 10% off literally everything in store. And maybe whilst you're there, you can learn how to speak, because I certainly haven't, because I haven't visited krakendice.com. Going over now. Shop today.
Kraken is very, very famous for teaching people how to speak.
Yes, indeed. Do it
So,
today!
At some point, I do want to read these. Just at some point, if we don't find out from her,
Yeah.
eventually I want to read it. Just eventually.
We all get to read them. You don't. It's not fair. You get to be there in person.
Guys, I'm just gonna
Nice.
tell you, in the meta, that was so juicy.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Ah.
I've been holding
Wow.
the audacity of both of you to be doing this to me. Ah.
So how does Delia react to this?
She will. So as she's watching the mirror, and like the first half, we'll say, she's gonna kind of like drop it just a little bit and be like, you know, this has already happened, right?
He just nods his head.
And she watches the rest of it. And she says, like, do you have any certainty of this?
A fair amount.
Bronwyn, you're still there, right?
I'm still there, and I'm like,
All right. I am going to tuck the mirror away, and I'm going to say, friends close and enemies closer, right?
Precisely.
Is there anything else you require of me?
Continue to check the mirror.
Like, are we talking weekly or?
Will you give a notification? Like a little bell.
Or maybe
No.
Belle from Beauty and the Beast just walking around with my nose in it, like.
At your leisure, when you think you might need a little extra push.
The fucking audacity.
Okay, well, I guess I will turn.
He watches you go, and he just kind of fades away.
no!
That motherfucker. We had questions. I had questions.
I'm gonna be like, wait. I'm gonna call out to him.
He's like half faded, and then he like comes back into.
Wait, he comes
like,
back.
yes.
He comes back.
He's a little annoyed, but he's like, yes.
We have so many questions for you.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Ask, I suppose. I may not have all the answers, but I'll do my best.
If you were in that statue all that time and you could have stopped the fighting, why did you wait?
I wasn't actually in the statue. That was just a magic trick.
Where the fuck were you then? Oh, he said I'm not there. I don't actually.
Oh, you
I know I
weren't-
was doing fun things.
What was the last god's name? What was the last god's name?
Elgarnan?
Elgarnan?
Elgarnan. She's gonna say, so you weren't trapped like Elgarnan.
No.
This bitch.
I have been free for some time now.
This motherfucker.
I awoke alongside Fen'Harel.
So what have you been doing?
I have been helping with the war effort.
And in doing so, gathering random groups of people and not giving us any information on what we're supposed to be doing, just that we're supposed to be saving the world.
I mean, I believe my instructions to Delia were quite clear.
Okay, but Delia is not the only recruitment.
No, but she's my contribution to the recruitment. I do not know what.
So how do the rest of us contact your
I brought
brother-
potato chips. What
brothers
more do
that
you
you-
want?
Elven brethren?
What did my brother tell you when he came to you?
Not very much.
That sounds like him.
He said someone needed to save the world and I was chosen.
Yes, he's always been quite preachy.
Can you elaborate?
Not at this time.
Can see like the frustration like physically consuming her whole
Ron, when
body.
she chops some knees.
So why did you kill Tamrin?
Because he was working for Fen'Harel.
But you
And
were
going
working
about
for
that Fen'Harel
Fen'Harel. You
way.
just said that you were working for Fen'Harel.
Did I? I didn't mean
You
to.
did.
You said you were working alongside Fen'Harel. That's why I made this face.
Did I?
You did.
No, he said he awoke.
I awoke alongside him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They woke up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I don't think
okay.
I said that.
You
because
did.
That's not true.
Okay,
If
cool.
I had heard that, I would have asked very different questions.
Thank
Um,
fuck.
So you just let them capture this whole child,
I did not
We have
let
to
them do anything.
come rescue her, and then suddenly you pop in at the end when we could have gotten more answers, and instead you make the only person who can give us this information disappear.
I don't believe he is the only person who could give you that information.
Well, he was
I
the
believe you
only
have someone
person
with
here.
you who could give you this information.
So who else can give us this information?
Well, he was with another young man, was he not?
My brother?
Are
Don't
you there?
worry.
You're not there.
Wait, what part in the timeline are we at right now? Am I off with...
We're
all of
currently
you-
finding your brother.
Or
Right, okay,
outside?
okay. I'll be over here if
Yeah.
you need me then. Oh, you're so lucky that Neve's not there because things were about to get stabby.
Yeah, she's okay. So she's processing this.
The fact that Clay and Neve are not there.
Oh,
Lucky.
Oh yeah, you're so lucky, man.
So lucky.
why was he so obsessed with awakening you?
I think he believed I was easy. He.
Oh, he thinks you're a slut?
Oh, yeah.
Easy as in
Sex.
As in weak.
Was he
Of
saying
course
this
not.
about my brother right now? I know I'm not there, but
No, this is Tamrin.
thank fuck, because I was just like, dude.
This is Tamrin.
So that what they wanted to kill you,
I
convert
think
you.
the young man that has joined you will have the answers you seek.
You really like stringing people along. Is this
I would not be
doing
going
something
wrong.
doing something for you, Mr. Elvhen God, sir?
Dirthaman, please. Or Dearth. I use nicknames. It's
Dirtman? Got it.
Dirtman, Dirt. And if we say wanted to talk to you again, what is the best way to summon you and your brethren?
fine. Well, I did just give Delia the mirror.
Yeah.
He looks you up and down and says, I see why my brother chose you.
Yeah, she narrows her eyes and she says, it would sure be nice if he could give me that information.
In time. You may be meeting him sooner than you think. And with that, he finally fades away.
I'm gonna call a crew meeting. That guy is the imposter. Eject. Eject.
Yes. Bronwyn is going to pick up her axe and slam it into the ground.
Yeah.
Just like immediately over her head and back down. Or can she no, maybe she'll slam it where his statue was. I don't know how close I am to there, but
Yeah.
she's
All right.
frustrated. Okay. And then I'm gonna go join everyone else.
Okay. Do you two want to have an interaction before we go back to the present?
Oh, yes. I thought Delia had left already.
Oh, did you leave? I thought you were there for the whole thing.
I probably turned around and then like hung close.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and ask what you saw.
Some things that already happened, some things that might, but apparently I have been charged to keep it a secret.
And I suppose you will be keeping the mirror.
I mean, it was given to me.
And taken from me.
Hold on!
You're not there, Clay.
I know! Oh.
Delia is going to sort of like put her hand on like the pouch she put the mirror in and say, it's like, listen, I wanted to take this to a college of enchanters and have them look at it and tell us what this was in the first place.
And will you still do that?
Well, now I don't really see the need. Now we know what it is, kind of.
But how many answers did he really give you?
More than a college of enchanters would probably be able to tell me about a godly artifact.
Elves. She's gonna like mutter elves and turn and walk away again.
And as Bronwyn walks out, I will look back at where he dissipated, and just kind of mutter to myself, it's like, you really do like being vague. It's really annoying.
That's directed at Callie, right?
That is specifically directed at Dirthaman, but in the meta, yes.
I don't fucking know.
But we know he likes to go by Dearth, though.
We learned something so valuable. We found out his nickname.
The Dearth is the promised land. The land
All right,
promised.
so let's go back to the present. Y'all are in the Inquisition safe house. Neva has been returned to her mother. Nye is reunited with their parents, and he's just kind of like, yeah, sorry about that.
What can you
Shit
do?
happens. What do y'all want to do?
I'm gonna go in with my family now that I finally have them all back together.
I'm going to take Clay and Diani and Ashara and Nick aside.
Oh?
I would take Neve, but he sounds unavailable.
No,
You're gonna
if you were to like grab him and stop him before he went in, he would turn and be
Okay.
like, "What?"
I'll do that. And I just want to like basically convey everything that I was told. And also like kind of subtly be like to Diani, like, sorry I told you could see the mirror earlier. I don't have it.
Tiani is going to hide a frown and squeeze her shoulder and then go look for Delia without another word.
I'm gonna ask Ashara if are your gods known for being irritating?
They are now.
I mean, aren't most gods irritating? I've never known a god to give a direct answer, and a god of secrets even less so.
Never known a
Does
god.
the maker answer you when you pray to him? Or is he just silent? Isn't that infuriating?
Well, he doesn't come down and actively try to destroy my family for a start. That's not something that he's done so far.
I mean, that's fair. But the point...
I don't really think Maker exists either, so.
I don't think Fen'Harel is a god, personally. I don't think... I worked with the fucker for a while. I it's hard to see him as a god. But Dirthaman is the god of secrets. I can't imagine that it would be easy to talk to him.
Say that again.
Can't imagine that he would be easy to talk to him.
Good job,
But
Clay.
From this conversation.
Is it everyone or everyone except Nick and Delia?
I told Nick. I told Nick. I did not tell Delia.
Is Ashara there?
Yeah.
Ashara's there.
Shara's there.
Yeah.
So just Delia's just hanging up.
Well, Yanni just left.
Okay.
Delia, you can't sit with us. You're not wearing pink.
No.
Diani went to find Delia.
But I'm going to look at Neat and be like, the most helpful piece of information I got from this is that your brother knows more than he's told us.
Well, perhaps we should go and have a little chat with Nye then. See what he has to
Perhaps.
say. That's easily done. I'll go grab him now if you want.
You're so chill. Bronwyn's over here like, should I get my axe?
No. I'll get him. Hold on. So I'll just...
I would like to grab Delia and bring her over here for this conversation, for this part of the conversation.
Yeah.
If everybody's done.
Well, if Diani went to find Delia,
Oh,
why don't we do that and then come reconvene?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. So, you go find Delia.
Where is Delia? Like,
Yeah, where's Delia?
I don't know. She's in the house, probably.
We're in like that main dining room, so maybe just like off on our own.
Is there like some like shrine to either the Maker or Andraste, something Andrastian?
I would assume there would be something, seeing as Liliana's there. She would need something like that.
All right, Delia's going to be hanging out there because she literally just met two gods. One of them has picked her, and she's like, this is weird. I liked it when my gods didn't answer. I liked that better.
okay.
I'm gonna mute and go blank for a second. I have to move my computer again.
Okay.
So if Tiani finds her like actively worshipping, she won't interrupt. She's just gonna hover awkwardly.
She's not actively worshiping. She's just kind of sitting in the space.
Yeah, Tiani's just gonna like hover in the doorway, like she's not quite sure if she's allowed to go in there or not. And wait for Delia to either notice her or come out.
So yeah, she'll stand up and turn and see you. And be like, oh, did you need something?
Bronwyn said that you had the mirror.
Yeah, that god in the temple gave it to me. Apparently something about secrets. I haven't figured it out yet.
Did he say whether or not other people are allowed to look in it?
You know, no.
Would you let me look in it?
Why do you want to look in it?
Because last time it showed me where they were, and then I found proof of them, and I want to see if it will show me more.
What are you hoping to see?
I didn't know they were alive. If I could just talk to them.
But if you know they're alive, what more do you need to see?
Where they are.
And if you find out where they are, would you go to them?
Eventually. I'm not gonna just abandon what we're doing. it's important and I understand that, but I haven't seen them in years.
They're alive and you go to them eventually. What if they're not?
I don't know. But they were there.
I have spent a lot of time wishing that I had done things differently. And I realized that there's nothing I could have done differently to save my brother. There's nothing I could have done differently to save my father. There's nothing I could have done to make the coterie a better space. There's nothing I could have done to stop the Mage Templar War from ever starting. And so the short answer is no. I'm going to keep the mirror with me for now. Because I don't think that it is beneficial to see what is now and think about what could be.
I understand.
The thing is you know they're alive, and that's more than you had before. And if I found out that my brother was actually alive, I wouldn't stay with you guys. And so I just, that's something I hope I never find out.
I understand. Thank you.
Delia will put her hand on Diani's shoulder and give her like that one, that that reassuring squeeze that you see in every fan fiction ever.
Diani's like obviously distraught by the entire conversation, but doesn't want to verbalize it. So after a moment, she's just gonna turn and go back to the group.
How does she look when she gets back to the group?
Not great.
Yeah.
Not great.
Okay, so that's gonna be check-in time.
Alright, so is everyone back together now to interrogate Nye?
I'm pushing my baby brother into the group.
Nye is like standing in the center of the circle of y'all, and he's just like,
Oh, he's not in the center. No, I wouldn't put him in the center. That's mean. I'll stand behind him and just be like, right,
he's just like,
ruffle that hair. Did you cut this yourself? But all right, hold on. Where are my scissors?
What's happening? Am I in trouble?
You're not in trouble. We just have questions.
That
You
sounds
might
like
be
I'm
in
in trouble.
You might be in trouble.
Sounds like I'm in trouble. The mean little dwarf lady wants to hurt me.
Nye, we talked to Dirthamon. And he said that
Wait, he I knew this already. He came out and vaporized or did something.
yeah, he was a real
Sorry
sketchy
about that.
bastard. He said you had the information we needed to fight Fen'Harel.
Tell us everything you know. I'll put my finger in his ear.
Stop it.
Tell us everything you know. What did he tell you?
Are you there for this?
Everything I know is quite a big. Yeah, you're here. Everything I know is quite a. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's like, do you want like everything I know or everything?
Every-
about one specific thing that I know?
Everything.
Everything I know is a lot. Like I know Neve.
Everything about Fen'Harel.
Anything about
I
Fen'Harel.
also know that Neve is a very ugly sleeper.
I am. It's not a lie.
Everything you know about Fen'Harel. Everything you know about elves. Everything Hamrin may have told you that you may have figured out around him. Even the smallest detail.
That
is going to be sitting in like the background, like this.
He's like, you are all very.
Please don't threaten
very
my
scary
brother.
people, very intimidating, but I really don't want to talk about this right now. And he's gone.
I know. I'm sorry.
Are
But-
you?
I mean, I'm sorry for you. I'm not sorry for him. He was an asshole.
He
I'm-
was. But he was my asshole. You
I know.
understand this?
I do understand. We all have our assholes. Everybody has an asshole. I understand. But the shit that came out of that asshole was not appropriate, and it had to be stopped.
Delia is going to lean to whoever is closest to her at the, at Neve saying, I'm sorry about having lost the partner or whatever, and just be like, I'm not.
He was a dick.
Yeah, the second you start apologizing about him dying, I'm just like, he was going to murder a child.
Neve says details.
Nye, on me. Nye, on me. Ignore the room, on me.
On you, he's like, I don't like these friends of yours.
They're strange, I understand,
like
but
them because they're
They don't like you either.
telling the fucking truth about your ass.
Nye, what did you think was going to happen? You kidnap a child, you run off. I mean, I know that you can't help who you fall in love with.
all of that,
But
you
you
wouldn't
did.
listen.
He wouldn't.
know- You know what it's like to be in love, Neve. You know. I know you know. It's you. How could you not?
Weird flex, but thank you.
I was like, wait, he doesn't know that yet. Fix this.
It's all good. It's all good. No, he would know his brother. He would know that he's a little bit of a, I don't know, something.
No.
Yeah. It's just brotherly banter. It's all good. Look. We didn't kill him, but that god thing did, and there's a
He
chance.
wanted to.
Yeah, we definitely were gonna kill him.
Yeah, I was going to kill. I mean, I was.
Honestly, I can't blame you. He had to come in.
He did, but he did
Thought we
though.
might have a little more time together.
And so does this god. I don't trust him, and I think that he might go and hurt other people. So in order to
That
prevent
sounds
that,
like a god thing to do.
yeah, right. So why don't you tell us everything that you know, and then I'll go out and kill this motherfucker, and then we will come back and we will have cake.
I don't know if there's anyone else to kill at the moment. I mean, you killed.
Well, I can find someone.
You
Yeah,
did
I
not
don't-
kill him of
Split him.
fake.
Oi, threaten my
Healing
brother.
close to me. He's
It's
like,
literally
"That
my job,
friend of
you know?
yours is very scary. I don't like her.
They're not going to kill you because they have to kill me to kill you. So they're not going to kill you.
I
Well, so
would
you just have to
test them.
Well, they would have to. They would, if they killed you, they would have to then kill me. So it's their choice.
Delia will say, which has been an option at times.
Yeah. But at the moment, they all love me. And they would not lay a finger on me. Not in that way, anyway. Wink, wink.
Oh, gross.
I mean, it's
Too
true.
much information.
Whatever information you have can only keep me alive. Because if I have to go off and fight these gods without the information that you are withholding, there's a chance I might die. So do it to keep your big brother alive.
I do not know much about the other gods. But I know that Tamarin was working for the one called the Dreadwolf. And he had it in his head that he was this great warrior and deserved so much more recognition than he was getting in the ranks. And so he thought that perhaps if he took out one of the other gods, he would gain the recognition he wanted from the Dreadwolf. And originally, I don't know why he wanted that. He wanted the blood of an innocent in order to bring Berthamin back. I don't know if the ritual would have actually worked, but he was convinced it would. At first he wanted our father. I tried to talk him out of it. he was like, oh, he's sick already and he's dying and all this. He's an old man. I'm like, yes, but he's my father. And he came up with a different idea when he found out that you were coming to look for us. And instead, he recruited that group of pirates because he knew that they knew you and they were working with him, and I don't know how they know each other. And basically used our father as a distraction to get the ritual finished before you could get to us.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie now. You're not selling yourself very well at the moment.
I know, this is why I didn't want to tell it to your friends, but you are...
But this is all stuff that we already know. What is the thing that we do not know? What aren't you telling me?
I don't know. What do you want from me?
I want
Nah,
everything. I've already taken your money. You might as well give me the information.
What? I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised. But I
Like
did tell
old
them it's me. I
times.
didn't think it would work that.
You'd think you would notice by now. It's really easy to take money from
He's
you.
a little traumatized at the moment.
I know, I took full advantage of it. That's when you need to be at your most alert with your money.
I just know he wanted to kill Darthaman himself in order to gain Fen'Harel's favor. And yes?
Ashara just kind of steps in. Did he ever say anything about where, like, locations where Fen'Harel had encampments where people gathered?
For a time, there was one outside Antiva City, near the temple. But they are making their way to Arlathan.
Downtown, walking fast, faces past
I'm not quite sure where that is, but that is where everyone will be gathering for the final battle.
How did you meet Tamrin? Where did you meet Tamrin?
I met him in
In a bar.
a dirty
Our eyes
cupboard in
met
Kirkwall.
across the room, and I was like, that's the dirty man for me.
What was he doing in Kirkwall?
He was just off doing his own thing. Discovering himself.
Was he a Grey Warden at that point?
Tamrin?
It was never great.
Oh, was he like in Grey Warden gear at that point?
Nye, what?
I-
Clay asking?
Clay
Nye,
Okay.
Nye, what was it that flipped the switch in your brain? What was it about this man?
Oh, I don't know. He was just so charming.
Okay.
You know how I've always liked a bad boy. Come on.
I did raise you that way.
You did. This is your fault. God.
Are you
They could have it.
saying that? Wait. There's some kind of Freudian thing going on here right now, and I'm uncomfortable with it. I'm not sure.
No. We met in Kirkwall, and he was very, very charismatic. You know how it goes.
He was very charismatic.
When did you meet him in Kirkwall?
About a year ago.
And what was he doing there?
Recruiting. He was just upselling Fen'Harel. He's very good
I
at it.
don't have any memory of this.
Like a preacher on the street.
Well, Delia was
End of the world
human, so
coming.
probably wouldn't have been
I don't know where was
around the elves being recruited, right?
I mean, if they're in
If
the
it's
alien
alienated.
ages.
She was in the slums, so it's not unheard of that she would hit the alienage.
Yeah.
You may have heard, like, hey, there's this guy going around recruiting elves for something, but you probably wouldn't know exactly what for. Especially if you're not aware of the whole, like, Fen'Harel, Elven War thing. You know?
The other's gonna be like, oh, that's what the guy. Oh.
He looks at you, he's like, you know. There's something about you. I like her a little more. Still don't like her.
Rich quick scheme or something like that. Like,
Did Tamarin have a plan for after he supposedly killed Dirthaman?
He may have been a little, I don't know what was going on in his head. He was convinced that if he killed an elven god, he could possibly become one.
Oh, nay. Nay, 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 nay. My
I never said I
sweet
made
baby
good
brother.
choices.
No, it's okay. We're the same. We don't make very good choices. It's all
Exactly,
fine.
you understand.
Oh dear. I'm glad that we saved you from that, though. You can say no, by the way, at any time. If a man approaches you and says things that you are uncomfortable with, you have every right to say no.
Oh, and I know I've done so many times.
And walk away. And not to
Yes.
do the things.
Usually I end up punching him in the face before I walk away.
Well, you didn't punch him in the face that time you went and picked up Neva, so we're going to have this talk, okay?
You have to.
Yes. Yes, we do.
willingly went along with innocent murder. Yes.
I taught you better.
He
We lie, we cheat, we steal, we do not kill our own.
didn't want to do it. I tried to talk him out of it.
No.
I figured if I was with him, at least she was safe. He didn't tell me exactly what he was planning until after we got there.
Okay, that's enough for now. Go and rest.
Can I go? Yes. He just kind of like, and then turns and goes away.
It wasn't very informative.
But he looks really good in my hood.
Oh shit, I'll go, I'll go and I'll just like pat Nye on the shoulder and I'll just like yoink the hood off of him, but whilst I do, I'll just be like,
I like that.
yeah, we have to
You
give it
can
back.
Nick, now's your chance.
No, I want to use this as an opportunity to whisper in Nye's ear and just say, this Fen'Harel guy, remember everything that we talked about when we were growing up? About not being in the slums anymore, about wanting better for our people. Is that what this guy is preaching? Is he offering us everything that we wanted when we were children?
Yes.
Okay.
And more.
Okay. I'll ruffle his hair.
Ah,
Don't go anywhere, okay? Let me figure this
I
out.
don't think they would let me if I wanted to.
Please look after Mama and Papa.
Of course.
Neva will come to forget what's happened, and so will Linnea.
They won't.
Linnea, if you just kind of show that, but look after everyone.
It's been a while since you've seen
Look
her.
after everyone. Trust will be re-earned in time. I
don't know
take
if
the
it
shawl.
will. She's
It will. It will,
She
though.
already
It
lost her
will.
husband,
It
and now she
will.
lost her
He's walking
daughter,
away.
and
It
I-
will.
because of
It
that,
will,
I don't think
though.
she will.
It will. I trust you to do this correctly.
You can trust me, but I don't trust her.
You don't have to trust her. All you have to
She has
do
to
is
trust
just...
me, and she does not trust me.
That's because you did something stupid and you have to accept
I know
that.
this.
Do your time. It will come back in time if you do things correctly. It will come back in time.
But
So-
I have never been able to do things correctly.
Just
you
look
know?
after people.
I'm bad at that.
Just okay, right. This close to being locked down, young man. This close.
Do it. I dare you.
I will put you in a room and you will never be allowed out.
Do
I wouldn't do that. No, I would never do that. I would never do that. Go rest.
Oh, fine. He walks away.
As
I'm
this is
gonna-
all happening, as
I'm
the
gonna
group
toss
is kind
Nick
of
your
disbanded,
shawl.
Clay is just like eyeing Diani and going to like sidle up alongside of her and kind of lean into her shoulder.
She absolutely did not notice you were there until you touched her.
Squeak.
Jumps like a foot in the air. It's fine.
kind of trying to just settle her down a little bit. Maybe like puts a hand on her back and rubs her shoulders between her shoulder blades.
Kind of leans into him and still like completely and utterly unfocused, but appreciative.
He's gonna lead her around if the group starts moving.
So excuse me.
Excuse you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
So everyone kind of disbanded. Is that what kind of happened?
I
Or you
came back.
still-
Well,
I
as
came back.
the questionnaire
everyone's
session.
back together.
Yeah, as the questionnaire
Okay.
session ended.
Okay, then I won't do my thing yet.
Oh,
Actually,
we can leave, DM, if you need us to.
I mean, it's fine.
Audacity.
Oh.
No, fine. I'll just do it. So an Inquisition scout comes over and he touches you, Ashara, on the shoulder, and says,
I was gonna say, you gotta clarify the touching, because that's...
"I'm getting there."
Yeah, should I be jumping or?
He says, Scott Lavelle and the Lady Spy Master would like to speak with you. And then he just kind of goes away.
I just sort of look at the group and shrug and follow him.
He leads you over to a separate room where Liliana is. I should pull up my notes for this, huh?
Possibly.
It's kind of important. And let's see. She looks over at you and says, "Good. I take it everything in the temple went well?"
As well as can be expected, Neva and Nye are home safe and sound.
She nods and says, "Good. The Inquisitor has sent a missive for you. Well, for me, but for you. She requests that you return to Skyhold at your earliest convenience. She wants to hear from you what is happening in this war. I think it will be very beneficial to our cause."
Understood. I'll have to get the rest of them on board, but I don't think it'll be too hard.
If you... Maybe if you ask about the medicine that we need in Kirkwall, everybody will be like...
Sorry, that slipped my mind. I wasn't there for half of that conversation. There was a gentleman we met on the way in who said,
Oh, I didn't know that you actually had to ask.
well, I mean, but I might as well. I was, there to ask Liliana anyways. There's a gentleman asking for help regarding medicine and Kirkwall. I don't know much of what's going on.
I see. We have tried to get ships into their port, but they will not accept them.
Hmm.
There's...
intriguing.
I know. Believe me, we are doing everything we can. One of our own is... Varric is there. We're doing
You just,
everything we can.
yeah, Ashara just sort of cringes at that because she liked Varric. He's a cool guy.
He is a very cool guy.
I assure you, we will do everything we can. We are trying to find a way into the city.
All right. I'll pass that along to my friends that are inquiring. Is there anything else?
No. You may recall that we are nearing the anniversary of the formation of the Inquisition and the Inquisitors being named Inquisitor. So that may be a bit of an incentive to return to Skyhold for the celebrations.
You can see her like visibly just kind of like shrink into herself, like
Cringe.
Oh, am I going to be expected to like?
Wear shoes, yes.
She just sort of like, you can see the wheels spinning. Like, as
After all
you
the work that
say.
you and your friends have done here, I think you deserve a break. One night of fun won't kill you. One night of shoes will kill you.
That's debatable, Spy Master, but
I won't be there, so less likely.
she chuckles at that. All right, I'll get my friends prepared, and I.
She
Good.
nods and says, "Alright, that is all. You're dismissed."
And I will nod and back out of the room and rejoin the group.
So, as that was happening, another scout makes his way over to you, Nick.
Oh boy.
And he kind of fuck off. Okay. He nods his head to you and says, "You are Nicolosa?"
Yep, that's my name. Who told you that?
He nods and hands you a letter. This came for you.
Thanks.
This would mean something if I could read.
Okay, I'm gonna go off into a corner and open it. Is it small enough words that I can read it?
It is, because the person who sent it knows. It just says, "Nick, come to Denerim." Signed from Nathan.
Okay.
That's 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Plot hooks.
Okay. I'll go back to the group. I'm like, okay, so she's blushing. Should we we need to stop by Denerim.
Just way out of the way of everything
I
else
was
that you
gonna
need
say, I
to do.
have no idea.
It's on, like, you know where Skyhold is, like in the middle.
Mhm.
Denerim's all the way over here.
So yeah. Soon would be
Excuse
nice.
me a second. Step away.
Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Cool. Cool.
Denerim.
Cool.
and
Um,
Skyhold and Kirkwall.
And Kirkwall. Christ.
We're gonna need to look at a map to remember where all of those things are in relation to each other.
I love that Abby's been replaced by dress
We go.
and background.
And like Antiva's over here. So like, oh wait, no. Antiva's across.
And
Antiva's
Tiva's like
up.
up
Go
here.
up, Kirkwall. Oh, it's up. Okay.
Kirkwall is underneath.
Kirkwall's here.
Kirkwall, Skyhold.
Yeah.
And
You-
then you could go
Denerim.
down to Denerim, and then from Denerim could go to Skyhold.
Kind of. Denerim's over the other side of Ferelden, and Skyhold is, we assume, do we know?
Right
Wait,
smack in the middle.
exactly right, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to cross the
right
water
right
to get to the from the free marches back into Ferelden, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why we've been in Jader. I've been in Jader like 3 times already. Too many.
Don't worry, I will sail us home. So what we'll probably have to do is, yeah, exactly what Nick said, or exactly what Leigh said. So from Antiva we can go straight down to Denerim, and then we'd have to cross land to get to Skyhold. Denerim would be the largest port that we could get to, unless you want to do like a smaller port. Then we can do anything on that eastern coast, and then just like cut in, depending on stuff.
Would we go to Kirkwall first?
We could go to Kirkwall first, if you guys want to. Because we could go from Antiva to Kirkwall, and then, like Leigh said,
Yeah.
Kirkwall to somewhere like Denerim or something. Actually, we could just go straight down, because like the free marches is all that. If we just go straight down, we'll hit the top of Ferelden. and whatever's there, and then just land to Skyhold, up the mountains and stuff.
Oh yeah. Y'all just wanna? Is that what you guys wanna do so that I can play next session?
I mean,
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Reconvene and figure out what you wanna do so I can play next time.
I feel like that's a nice like bow.
Oh,
oh, map!
I mean,
cool.
So we're here.
Yeah. And there's Kirkwall.
Yeah.
I don't know what Kirkwall is, but I believe you.
Kirkwall's down, so like,
Below the Vinmark Mountains.
see right down
Yeah.
here? Yeah, right on the very coast. You can see it.
Yeah,
That's
Kirkwall's,
Kirkwall.
like-
We could go from Kirkwall to like Highever, and then
We
just go
could, like-
straight down.
All down this
Yeah.
way.
Or we could go into the Waking Sea, because like the Dales and the Frostback Mountains are there, and like the Frostbacks are right in the middle of where we need to be. Kind of. Like there's Orzammar up the top as well.
Is that
Yeah,
where we're
there's-
going? Or I thought it was over there.
and Skyhold.
Skyhold is
Like,
Yeah. In the
And
festival.
Denram's right there.
I think it's more
Oh,
on the map, and Skyhold's nearby because it's within walking distance. A long walk, but walking distance.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Skyhold?
It's
In the
Frostback
mountains.
Mountains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Frostback Mountains where Haven used to be.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I thought. Okay.
So if you just imagine like where Haven is, yeah, exactly. And then the Frostbacks are, it's in there somewhere, maybe.
It's like north
Farther.
of Haven somewhere.
Yeah, it's closer to
barely.
where Jader is, honestly.
I would say either
Not that far out,
Antigua,
but closer.
Kirkwall, Denerim, Haven. Or
No,
Antigua.
there's no point in going from Kirkwall to Denram when we could go from Kirkwall to Jadar.
Why would we go to
There's
Jade?
no point in going to Kirkwall in general if we can't get in.
We'll find a way. I can get, I can
You
get
have
in.
Someone who's from the coterie.
Yep.
I know how to get in.
Take it as read that Shara came back and informed them of what Liliana said about getting back to Skyhold ASAP.
Okay.
Did she inform Clay about not getting
Yeah, she would have mentioned that, the Inquisition had already tried and failed. Sorry, I was dealing with family stuff.
Oh, don't spend anything.
She would have explained that the Inquisition hadn't been able to get in, and that obviously with Varric being there, that they were trying and haven't succeeded yet.
He's a little bit questioning about who Varric is, but then he turns to wait. Do we know what position my dad was promoted to?
There's only one position he could have been promoted
I don't know
to.
what the, I don't know what the position is.
Knight Commander?
Would Knight Commander be able to take
the highest.
over from the Viscount?
Viscount.
Viscount? Lo siento.
It's French.
It's a lot
Don't
you
care.
fucked
I
up.
don't care. Whatever. I turned
Quite
to...
asking Shara that?
No, I'm asking Delia.
Oh, okay.
So, generally speaking, from more Abby's perspective, which would extend to Delia's in this case, is not unless the Viscount's a little like shit that lets the Knight Commander do so.
Yeah.
I imagine Varric would put some kind of safeguard in place to say, if I'm indisposed, this is the chain of command.
Cat, sorry.
Yeah. So technically, the Knight Commander is not supposed to have any sort of like superiority to the
Yeah.
Viscount. It was just that in Dragon Age 2, Meredith was a power-hungry bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
the Viscount-
And
She took matters into her own hands.
Knight Commander's also kind of a power-hungry bitch.
It was a more of a
But
case.
Varric's not a weakling.
But the Viscount is Varric and not a weak old man.
And
Yeah.
also, the
Yeah.
Viscount was like murdered and didn't exist, and there wasn't a Viscount. So, in the place of there being an actual leader of Kirkwall, the Knight Commander stood up and said, "Well, it's me. Fuck off, everyone. Everyone death."
So then
Essentially,
why are the ships being turned away?
because of the play.
Yeah,
Gotta go and find out.
Also, that.
So I guess the question is, and I'm asking this to like the group, is do we want to go to Kirkwall or do we want to wait, like go to Skyhold and see if they have more information first?
I mean,
Also
I'd love to
dinner.
not go to Kirkwall.
Say Kirkwall because it's on the way.
It makes sense to go to Kirkwall.
It is on the way.
Kirkwall, it is on the way, but maybe this is just me being selfish, but I don't want to carry anything.
Yeah, I don't want to get sick. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a plague
And
there. I wonder if
Y'all want some DM input?
I know you're okay. Yeah.
My DM input is that I'm more prepared for Skyhold than I am for Kirkwall, but I can make Kirkwall work.
We should go to Kirkwall and get the other one. We should go to Skyhold, see if we can get some information about these before we go and put ourselves into any
Also, if y'all
danger.
want to have some chill episodes, go to Skyhold.
My arc's done. I'm fucking chill all the way out. I'm good.
Ashara's input is that the Inquisitor is asking for her by name, and I need to get back. Letters aren't covering it anymore.
And
There's also something about a party.
Oh, that is true. Don't expect anybody to not be traumatized in the future.
Eve's not out of the clear yet.
And if we want to say dock in Denerim to resupply, it is on the way.
It's not on the way.
Well, going all the way
On the
from
way.
Antigua is more
Oh,
on the
okay,
way.
it's on the way.
It's like when you go
you're
down
in
If-
the
or
if-
water,
yeah, if
it's
we-
on the
If we go out from Antiva and straight down the east coast, we'll hit Denerim.
yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, that checks out. Let's do that. I need to talk to Cornelius then.
However,
like,
it
sorry,
is
everyone's dying, but we're gonna go to Denerim. I don't know why.
it is
No, I gotta tell
faster
them because I have to tell
to
them
go
that
by
the
sea
ship's
than by
already
land.
moved. They're trying to get in.
Mm.
What we could do is we could do a flyby or a sail by, as it were, because if you look at the thingy sea, whatever it's called, between the Free Marches and Ferelden, if we just go all the way in, we can sail past Kirkwall on our right hand side, keep going
Yeah.
towards Jadar, and then we're right by where Orzammar is,
Well,
the top
I can
entrance.
flip it off as we go.
Yeah. So instead of like landing on Jadar, we could land roughly just outside of where like the top end of Orzammar is, and then we're basically just a straight shot down to the Frostbacks, depending on how the roads and stuff in the mountains work and things.
We're going with the Jeter.
And we can always stop and resupply, and like Ostwick, I think, is also on the coastline.
Well, I mean, well, the thing is that if we are all the way over on the east coast, then we have more doubling back to do. Do you know what I mean? Like we have to go across the whole of fucking Ferelden to get to the Frostbacks. We might as well just stay on the water because it's faster to sail than it is to walk, and just go all the way in. What is that sea called? The sea between the Free
Waking?
Marches, the Waking Sea. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we just follow the Waking Sea all the way inland and then just drop down either where Orzammar is or just past Jadar or whatever places are there, then we can resupply and just go straight down. It's less to walk. If you ask me, if you want my input. If you guys specifically want to go to Denerim and stuff, though, I still recommend going to Denerim, but then getting back in the boat and going back up through the Waking Sea.
To go to Denerim.
Yeah, that's fair. But I
I
would...
got a letter from my not boyfriend.
Fair. So if you guys want to go to Denerim, then I would recommend, Neve would recommend going to Denerim, but then getting back on the boat, going in through like the Waking Sea and dropping down to get closer to where Skyhold is, rather than trekking all the way across Ferelden. He did that on foot with a bunny. It wasn't fun.
I did it with a snake.
If we want to avoid the cold, we can also take the deep roads through the Frostback Mountains.
Whatever that squeak was, that's my reaction.
That was
Go through them out.
Just as long as my ship's
and
okay.
that was in character.
It'd be warmer. I don't like
also
snow.
be
What's the
blightier.
deep roads?
We could just buy boots and furs.
I know what the
like,
deep roads is. I don't think Clay knows what the deep
He
roads
would know
is.
what the deep
Oh,
roads
okay,
are.
he knows what the deep roads are. Never mind.
From Kirkwall, he knows what the deep roads are.
Okay, so maybe I vaguely know what the deep roads are. I don't know where they are. I don't
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
know. Is it like the labyrinth?
It's a dwarven tunnel system.
Mm-hmm.
Cities, civilization.
Have you played Dragon Age Origins?
Like an hour of it.
Not even.
It was like an hour. You started through like the dwarf backstory part of it.
It is.
You didn't get to Oscar.
You were in the deep roads
non-continuous
during that
underground
Origins.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I vaguely know what the Deep Roads is. I just don't know a lot about
We'll
it.
play it.
It
We'll
spans the
get
whole
together and
of
play it. I'll play it
Thedas.
and you can watch me while
All
you
of
draw.
it.
Okay.
And you can make all the decisions.
Okay, that's
all
good.
of
I love that.
it basically all of dwarven culture used to live in cities that you got to through the deep roads until the Darkspawn.
Darkspawn like took over some of them.
Oh.
Now they're being
Evacuated.
Darkspawn up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. So why are we wait a minute. Why are we going into the Deep Roads if there's going to be Darkspawn down there?
I killed
We shouldn't, because the roads aren't even continuous.
because there's no snow.
But there's Darkspawn.
I would prefer that.
My ship will be nice
I
and
prefer
warm.
snow.
Straight to Skyhold through the Deep Roads? Like,
I
can we
have-
get in?
It
The
wouldn't go
DM has
straight.
the power.
Okay.
It wouldn't go straight there, but it would go. You could get into the general.
I would rather ride on Neve's boat.
Hell yeah, you would.
Well, we're gonna take the boat. Like
She looks at you and just sort of.
we'll take the boat to Jader, but then once we get to Jader, the question is, do we walk on the mountains or under the mountains?
On.
I've clearly been outvoted.
On.
On.
Sorry, dwarf.
We'll wrap you up nice and warm and put you on the back of a mule, and then you don't have to trudge through the snow.
Fine.
I lean down to Bro and say, I would have gone under the mountains with you.
Thanks.
I gave her a kiss on the cheek.
None would have kept you warm.
Like, wink, wink.
I mean,
You two could go to the deep roads, and we could go over the mountain. See who gets there first.
I'm not gonna split up.
Don't split the party.
Yeah.
Yep, it's the highest cause of death in D&D.
I can't do that.
Second only to heart disease and cancer.
Not like swords or something. I feel like swords would be and daggers would be a high cause of death.
No,
in
splitting the party is higher than that. You have more chance of dying by splitting the party than you do from getting stabbed.
Well,
that's
no,
how my character died.
I meant over like cancer
No. Cancer will fuck you up.
in D&D.
It was a joke, man. I mean, chill out.
I gotta get the knowledge. I gotta.
I don't know, stage 4 will kick your ass.
Yeah.
I reckon you can sew up a dagger wound, but stage 4 will takes no prisoners. Anyway, here's a flower I drew. Let me get it. Where is it? I'll distract everyone. Did you get it?
No.
Oh.
But I'm gonna.
So, are we bringing the brother with
No.
us?
No, we are not.
You
No.
don't understand. That's a thing.
I know, but like,
Okay.
bad wording.
How soon do we want to leave?
The sooner the better.
Can it
What
wait
time
till
of
the
day is it,
morning?
DM?
I need to rest.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, can
morning.
it wait till the morning?
I need to rest if we want spells.
I can't imagine sailing or leaving port at night is
I just
easy.
asked, do we
So
need a couple days, or are we going to leave tomorrow?
I
Anyone
would,
have things in the area that they need to do?
I need to talk
I
to
did
Neil.
not.
That's it.
That can happen whenever.
Yeah.
I have
Need
something
them.
that I need to do.
Oh.
Someone?
Oh.
it's gonna say goodbye.
Well, okay. Do we need more than one day here?
No.
Or are we leaving tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
We can leave early as well if you want. I'll get the boat ready. I need a... I should probably check on the crew. I'll do that in the morning. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Cool. So everyone gets some rest then.
Yup. Well... Yup.
Yeah.
Great. right. Are there any last minute things anyone wants to do, or should we just end it here?
I'm going to wait until everybody's in bed.
Yeah. I am going to like at Diani.
Yeah. Clay's
Eh?
got his arm around her still, so.
So I guess to both of you then.
I'm gonna leave.
Not fair.
I'm gonna leave a little note on my pillow where I'm supposed to be sleeping, which is just gonna tell everyone just to like, hey, when everybody gets up and everybody is fed, please come and meet me at the boat. And then
So
I will.
I can't read.
That's okay. Somebody else can.
I am going to wait until Clay and Bronwyn are asleep, and I am going to leave.
Is that so?
Isn't that so?
If they don't catch me.
I am also leaving, Diani. So are we leaving
Do
together?
I need to roll stealth on this?
I mean, if I see you, I'm not gonna rat you out because I'm doing the exact same thing. I don't care.
So let me see what my fucking.
I mean, like, I'm literally waiting until the middle of the night, so this
Yeah,
does
me
not
too.
need to happen now.
Oh,
I
wait,
just am saying that.
Stealth, quick.
No. You won't need to roll it with me then.
No,
Okay.
Diani, stealth.
20?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Damn it! I have a 17 too, so it was close. Close-ish.
Okay. Then I guess we will end it there.
You smug bastard.
Can I just ask, like,
Sebastian.
Oh.
out of curiosity, like after I've said goodbye to my family and stuff and just reassured them that I'm coming back, if I was to go and visit Linnea, would we be having just like a family evening, or like what kind of vibes am I getting? Like, it doesn't matter if she's not up for it. That's absolutely fine. What we'll do is we'll spend the night just hanging out, checking in, leaving some bits and pieces and supplies for Neva.
This actually might be a scene I want to play out. Whether we do that now or next time is up to you. And everyone.
It's up to you, TM. Are you ready for it now? Do you want 5 minutes? Do I need 5 minutes?
I just had something planned that
It's
I
only
know
gonna
is
take him
gonna
5
make
minutes.
you like you're gonna freak out a little bit in a good way.
Cool. It's up to you then if you want to wait. Do you want to do it now? Do you want to do it next time? I don't mind.
Great. Show of hands. Who wants to keep going for a little bit? Okay.
It's not going to be for very long, guys. Don't worry.
So you go to the room that Linnea is staying in. She's staying at the safe house. She doesn't feel comfortable going back to her house yet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Knock on the door. She opens it.
Question mark?
And she kind of looks around you, makes sure you're alone, and then steps aside to let you in.
Slides in.
Because he
Closes
would have
the door
brought
behind
the
you.
entire party with.
Well, if he had Nye with him,
No.
like I would,
Yeah.
you know, just wants to make sure that they're alone and not with everyone.
I think we're
Freaking
alone
out.
now.
She closes the door and then immediately goes over to Neva, who's just kind of sitting on the floor playing with the doll that Ashar gave her.
Aw. Adorbs.
So, what did he have to say for himself?
Just the usual bullshit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I loved
So your
him.
usual bullshit.
He...
What did he say, Neve? What did you to talk for him? Just tell me what he said.
He said that he's worried that you hate him. And he doesn't want you to hate him. He said that he was hoping that if he kept Neva with him, then he could prevent anything from happening to her. And to be fair, it kind of worked. But I did tell him that that was stupid, so don't worry. I'm not here to defend his decisions, but he does want to try and make things right with you. And he promises that,
Quite a bit.
I know. I told him that. But I also told him that his job now is to look after Neva and make sure nothing happens to her. And by doing that, he will regain your trust, no matter how long.
You let him anywhere near my daughter.
I mean, if he promises to if you tell him to stay away, and he promises he will, and he does it, then I think he wants your trust. But I understand that will take a very long time, and I told him that, so do not worry. He understands what he did was very wrong.
She's been quiet since she got back. She was always quiet, but more so. I just hope it doesn't affect her.
I do too.
Okay.
I try to keep her as calm and as rested as possible. I may have sworn in front of her a little bit, but...
She did ask for you when we got back, but I didn't know who she was talking about at first. I thought she was talking about my husband. She asked for her papa. Cute!
Oh. Well, she probably just associated. Ashara made a sling thing, and she probably just thought...
She's... You're the only father figure she's had. My husband died when she was only a few months old. She never knew him.
Well... I guess you're part of the family now. And so is she.
You'd think I never was.
Well, maybe. Look, I'm trying to be sentimental here. Can you just cut me some
Have you
slack?
ever been sentimental?
That's what I mean! Can you cut me some slack? I'm trying my hardest.
Forgive me, I've had a rough day.
You've had a rough day.
Yes, my daughter was kidnapped by your brother.
Yes, and I was there, the one
Essentially her
getting her
uncle.
back, risking my life whilst keeping you safe and all of that. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
Neva looks up over at you two.
We're fine, sweetheart. We're absolutely fine. This is how we communicate. It's completely normal. Everything is fine. Go to sleep. No, wait. Are you sure? Me? I haven't a clue what I'm doing.
She reaches up and does the grabby hands again
Ugh.
and says, Papa up.
I'll pick her up. I'll do that thing. Well, shit.
It's just not. This is shit indeed. You're good with her though. We're not having any experience with children.
How long before she goes to sleep?
I don't know if she'll be able to sleep tonight. I know I want to be able to sleep.
Well, might as well get comfortable then.
She shrugs and goes over and sits on the edge of the bed.
This would be much more romantic if there wasn't a child in his arms.
It's fine.
He like goes and sits on the edge of the bed and like pats the edge, but there's like a child.
Fine.
I'll go and sit beside her and just kind of be like...
You'll get used to it.
Go to sleep so I can kiss your mother.
Linnea rolled her eyes and takes Neva from you and tucks her into bed. Like it's a big, like queen size, king size bed, and she like tucks her in the middle.
I will start removing anything pointy and stabby and hard.
I don't think you can remove that one, bud.
I'll take my scarf off and release the boob window. Just okay,
Linnea stands up and she reaches up towards your face and touches your eye patch, but she doesn't do anything until she's like,
Oh, that's kind of a mood killer.
no, this is intimate. This is fucking me up right now.
Extremely intimate.
He's not gonna stop her, but he does look worried.
she takes it off and sets it down with the rest of your things.
Slides a thumb underneath and just oh. He just stands there and kind of just awaits the inevitable.
She kind of traces around it with her finger, and she says, "Those pirates did this to you?"
Well, actually, the eye was the crows.
The crows.
The birds, not the Antivan crows. Actual birdie
Oh,
crows.
that sounds more horrifying than I was thinking in my head.
This was the pirates. They won down my.
She nods and she leans up and kisses that scar. And then she kisses like right under your bad eye. And then she kisses you on the mouth.
As she should.
She
Linea's living the dream.
Hands in hair. Deep and passionate. Hand on back of just things.
She does like put her hand on your chest and be like, "Okay, slow down, we've got a child."
Ah, sorry. I forgot. I apologize. It hasn't been a while, Jackson. he's just been with, he's a bit of a pirate. He needs to calm down. That's fair.
She looks up at you and says, "You're going away again, aren't you?
Yes.
You'll come back this time? You'll write? Let us know you're safe."
I'll do everything I can.
She nods and goes around to the other side of the bed to get in next to Neva, and there is still that space next to Neva.
I'm going to take that space. That's why I was unburdening myself.
Yep.
It was like to, because I fully intended on taking that other space.
And Neva's asleep now.
She's going to wake up and it's going to be like daddy chest. Baby on daddy chest,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for the first time in a long time, for the first time in forever, I think my boy's at peace. Even though he was a bit rough, this kind of puts his mind at ease.
Nice.
Alright, does anyone want to do anything else before we end?
She made very clear her boundaries, and he respects her zone. 'Cause for the first time in forever, he's kinda not alone. No, I'm good. I'm gonna leave my boy right there.
Perfection.
Alright. Then we will finally end a session on a good note.
Ah!
With minimal trauma today.
Yeah, that was
Minimal
good.
Drama.
Dion, no comment.
Neve's arc finishes, and I'm excited about that. Now I can enjoy everybody else's trauma and just be the sideshow.
Traumatized in the future.
Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. Good job. Good job, everyone. Well done, chat. How are you all doing in chat? How's it going, chat? You having a good time in chat? That was fun. All hail Kali, Elvhen, god of trauma.
I'll take this title.
Oh, that was good fun. All right. Okay. Having a blast, 10 out of 10. Hey! It never tempt your DM with words of I'll just watch everyone else's trauma. I mean...
I've got something that's been planned for a little bit for him. It will come with everyone else's pain, though.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna feel it.
Cool.
It's gonna hurt.
Cool. We're all in this
All of you are gonna hurt at once. Yes.
By the way, I want to spoil something because, like, Callie has told us that something isn't going to happen, so I kind of want to tell you guys what would have happened if it happened. Because it's funny for me. But, oh, I'll answer this question really quickly. Oh, never mind. My mods did. We don't D&D every Sunday, it's every other Sunday. But
Nice.
we do have 3 episodes that I haven't put up on the YouTube channel yet, which I need to do, which I will do. Don't worry, I'll do. But yeah, you can binge watch them there. But then we'll take next Sunday off, and then we'll be back for D&D on the following Sunday. So set your calendar.
Next Sunday completely off, or are we doing a talks?
I think we're doing it completely off. I think too many
Okay.
people aren't going to
Yeah,
be
most
here.
of us are gonna be gone.
Yeah, so we're just.
Oh,
gonna
right,
take
that
it
is
off.
the 18th.
Yeah. So the thing I was going to tell you was because Callie assures us that none of us are going to die, so we won't need our backup characters. I mean, I still have my backup character.
How do you know? How do you know?
I still have my backup character, but Nye is my
you're gonna
backup
be
character.
fine.
That's what I wanted to do. It was so funny because like I wrote Nye as my backup character, gave him to Callie, and Callie was like, "So your brother, huh?" And I was like, "Oh, here we go." Here we go. I was going to do this whole thing as well, like the Princess Diaries, where Nye would just appear and be like, "My name is Nye Ilianos. I'm here to avenge my brother." That was like his trope. But now you've met him, and now he's off doing his own thing. So I thought I would just drop that for a little bit of a little tidbit for everyone. Which has been really funny because the whole time this was happening, I was messaging Callie being like, "What happens if I need Nye?" And Callie was like, "Don't worry, I have a backup. A get out clause will be fine." So I thought it was really funny.
Fine.
But now I'm kind of glad because it makes me sad thinking about Neve dying. But
He's never going to.
Imagine how I feel when all of you are like, "Nope, they're gonna die. They're gonna die." I have
No,
backup
Clay's
characters.
not
They're gonna
dying. I don't have a backup character. Clay's
Stop
not
it.
dying.
well, the
I
other
don't
thing,
think-
We are looking at you.
We're looking at
Lee.
you.
the other thing that I thought was going to happen was like he was going to run off with his brother, or he was going to like stay with his family and not want to keep going. But I haven't got that from him yet. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see what happens, but so far I haven't got that from him yet, so we're fine. So that's why I was like, yeah, it looks like we might not need Nye. Otherwise, Nye would be coming with you guys, and I would just be sat here like, So, y'all want to go on an adventure? I mean, y'all want to go on an adventure?
But honestly, it's kind of funny that was the dynamic for your backup character, because my dynamic for getting my backup character was whenever Delia and Clay's like little not double cross situation happened, and I was like, oh my god, they might kill me. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna make a backup character just
I still
and I
have.
think my party might
There's
kill
still
me.
time.
I still
No.
plan, like, if anything happens to Neve or he chooses something weird and stops following everybody, I still plan on using Nye, but we'll see how it goes. Because now Nye might not want to go either. So I'll just make another character, it's fine. But yeah, good job, everyone. Have great session. I'm going to end the stream now. I wish my mouth would stop clicking. It really fucking annoys me.
I've noticed it.
Oh, I fucking notice it every single time it happens. It's like, It's probably because I've got it in my ears. All right, okay. Good shout, everyone. I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys on TikTok. Follow everybody. All of these wonderful cosplayers are all on TikTok and are great. Go and find them. They're
I
fantastic.
finally filmed for TikTok.
Hooray!
I'm going to be filming for TikTok.
Hooray!
Yay!
I'm going to be doing some stuff tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. We'll see you throughout the week on various platforms and various things. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time for more D&D, and I'll see you guys during the week for more Mass Effect streams. Bye. Have a good one. Bye.